you can see a slight figure, a male half elf, wearing an overly floppy hat with a large peacock's feather in it. He's dressed in all sorts of finery. There's all sorts of he's got rings glittering on his fingers and all that. And he's got like a beautifully carved walking stick that he as he saunters over towards you. He says, my.
Look better than Soylent.
Oh, he does. Definitely. Yeah. Well, yeah. And he's like, well, my, what? you do immediately. What's an interesting addition to our merry band this evening. Welcome. Please come into the old Bargewright. Make yourselves comfortable.
Does he have a neck scarf?
Huh?
Does he have a neck scarf?
It's like a rich purple, Stu. It has silver stitching in it.
I want to compliment him, but no.
Well, as you say, he's looking you all over. And he says, Thomas, welcome back. I haven't seen you for a while. Right, okay. Is everybody ready to start, by the way?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah.
Come on, dice gods, be with me.
I
didn't realise I was the only one fucking standing out here. I thought there was other people down here somewhere.
Nope.
Now I'm looking at them like, didn't remember that.
Yeah, Ian should have been with you, shouldn't he?
No, Ian was in the darkness as well, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Ian's in the
One is in the darkness.
Everyone's in the darkness, apart from Brad.
I can't even remember what I was doing.
You're also cowering in the darkness, Dave.
No, I know I'm in the darkness. There was no cowering. I couldn't get out.
I can't see.
I can't see. I ran into things.
Yeah. All right, Brad, you see the gnoll with the bow shift position.
Yeah.
Again, he's looking past the big guys. He's sort of like he's keeping an eye on you, but also he's paying close attention to the sphere of darkness, where everyone you can hear all this whimpering sounds coming from.
We're having a party.
You can see he's got one of those nasty barbed arrows knocked in his bow, but he hasn't.
Silent disco.
Bolts.
Oh well, here we have the first of our heroes.
I am a hero.
Stuart.
Go on, Stu. Let's roll some dice. Let's do this.
Yeah, let's do this.
Come on, mate.
Let's do this.
That's what you're doing. Oh,
Well, that wasn't bad.
Yeah, that's good. Right, and then I'm gonna go. As I'm going, Div.
Yeah.
I'm shouting out. Jesus, the rest of us are coming. Hold on for just a little longer.
Right, Stu, you move north 5 foot. That's fine. As you try to move up and across, you feel a small but remarkably well formed pair of breasts.
Oh, excuse me, ma'am.
In your way. Oh, as your feet in your way forward, it's a little bit low to the ground, and you have to really get low to have a good feel.
Did you get an attack of opportunity?
my foot range.
Really get low.
Is it me?
Milk them.
Right, Stu. Before you do that, so you move. When you get there, you become the target of an attack.
Yeah,
sir.
yeah, that's fine.
All right. That hits you, sir.
Yep.
Oh. Don't even feel it, mate. Don't even feel it. Your
That's
speed
not
is
nice.
your speed is reduced by 10 feet, Stu.
Yes, that's basically where I can go then. Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Yep.
That's your lot.
Yep.
So yeah, obviously, Stu, you're out there. You can see what's going on. Brad's standing there on his own. There's still three gnolls standing.
Yeah, I'm
from what you
still
can see.
calling out that the reinforcements are coming. If I can attempt to persuade or kind of bluff, that's what I'm trying to do. But I'm calling out reinforcements are coming.
Okay.
Just hold on a little bit longer, Jesus.
Blade, you're up. Oh, you can see.
Oh, bloody hell. So,
Everyone is critical.
oh, fuck. Huh?
Everyone reads critical.
Yeah,
Dear God.
yes.
Test boy is still healthy.
Test boy's got lots of hits.
Young, I can't remember. Younger, number 2, he's the one that's got the claws, yeah?
Yes, he's the nasty fucker.
The one that Bradley's on,
Yeah.
how bashed does he look?
Well, you can mouse over him to see what sort of state he's in. He
He's
is.
fresh.
It's critical, according to the combat tracker.
I'm not so sure I'm on anyone really.
Pretty much everyone you can see, Keith, is covered in blood
And arrows.
Oh, saying that the archer,
He's
he
probably not
looks
touched.
pretty much untouched, mate. But the two gnolls involved in melee are absolutely covered in bruises, cuts, and God knows what. Although the one that Bradley's on, yeah, the flesh gnawer, that does look more unsteady. He's bleeding. He's bleeding heavily.
Keithy.
All right, come on, please.
Yeah,
20.
There we go. The
Needed-
tables are
needed that on
turned.
the other one.
Huh?
Needed that on the other one.
Yeah.
I'm not happy with that. Oh,
Well done.
yeah. So,
Well done,
Damage
Keith.
you can see hit by 20.
I'm not happy with that at all. It's a very unfriendly start. Yeah.
Have you still got? Oh, you ain't got loads. Do you get extra movement with your great weapon master, mate?
No.
Don't think I do, nah.
10 feet.
Have a look.
No, he doesn't. I was joking.
Nah.
But no, I don't think Keith has cheated yet. Let's do it.
Yeah, Keith,
why not?
you've still got your
Go for
cheat
it.
point to
Yeah.
abuse. Move 20
yeah,
feet and attack the other bloke,
That's me done.
and ignore anything that Div says.
Later.
And I'm gonna get all my hit points back.
They're like anti-inspiration points.
You done, yeah, Keith? I think that's,
Yep, done.
that's right. Silver.
And I'll say to Jesus, I've got a potion in my bag. Can I get that out as a bonus action or anything?
A bit late now, mate. But you could have done.
Oh, sorry.
You could have done as part as part of your move, but yeah, things like grabbing something out of your pack. You can grab an item out of your pack.
Okay.
It's not part of your move. It's your little
Mm-hmm.
acting with the background, all that sort of shit. So, Dave, Silver's up.
Yeah. I'm taking a step out if I can. God, how far does the darkness go? Seriously?
Just go north.
You run around
Whoa!
in circles.
Oh,
Oh my- what the hell?
there you are.
Maybe if you run into a lot of things.
No. Just I've come out.
Just stumbling around in the darkness for a while.
Yeah.
Blade just whacked the shit out of something, didn't he?
He did, yes. In no uncertain terms.
Was that the one I shot?
Right.
I don't know.
Yes.
And I literally just see one. Is that two? Is he still alive? That bang. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I will.
Yeah, everything you can see that there's a token on there, Dave, is alive, but only
Okay.
just.
All right. I went through my inventory at the end of last session and realised I have another longbow, so I'm going to grab that out, Viv.
Oh, you got 2 longbows, yeah?
Yes.
Double check
Done
it, Div.
Yeah, check that. Check the forums.
Right, and when you're saying that, Dave, you're actually
Yes.
saying that you're looking on your inventory and you've got longbow 2, yeah?
Yes.
That's actually the weight, mate. The number you've got is to the left of the.
Oh, all right. I won't do that
So
then.
you don't do that.
Find it on again,
get
isn't
out
he?
your non-existent longbow,
Longbow.
Dave.
He's on a mission.
He's
Yeah, Jesus.
been spotted immediately.
I even looked at that last time we played.
Tries enough. One of them will go through.
Oh, dear.
The column to
Well
the
done,
right, if you
David.
look at the top, WT stands for weight.
Yes,
Right.
yes, I can see that. Yes. Like. Oh, all right. Don't drop my whip.
You still haven't got whips in both hands, have you?
No. No. I've got my dagger and a whip, which is fine. Yes.
Right, yeah.
Okay. Oh, fuck me. Really got much choice, right? That was.
Hold on. Is a whip a finesse or a light weapon?
No, it's okay to whips a finesse weapon, so you can't. Whips aren't like weapons. This is the whole point of it. You can't dual wield whips, and you can't get like extra attacks with whips and all that sort of kind of.
Hold on. Why, if it's a finesse weapon, why can't he?
Because
You
he's not a
can't,
light
'cause
weapon.
finesse weapons aren't like weapons. It needs to be light.
Oh,
weapons.
right. Okay. It needs to be
Finesse
finesse in one hand and light in the other. Right. Yeah.
No. Finesse has got nothing to do with it. Finesse has nothing to do. Right. When you take the attack action and attack with a light melee weapon you're holding in one hand, you can use a bonus action to attack with a different light melee weapon.
Yeah. So he needs
Finesse,
to light.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
whips
that's what I was
are not.
saying. So he
Right.
said he's got a. That's what I'm saying. He says he's got a whip in one hand and a dagger in the other. He can't do that
Yeah.
either.
No, he can't. No.
No, that's what I was saying. That was what my original point was. Has he got? What is a whip? Is it a?
I can still have both those in my hand.
Yeah, you
you
just
can't
can't. Well,
attack
it's
I
got to
can't
be-
use them both at the same time.
Yeah.
No.
Well, not
I
now.
was trying to
Just
help
point
you
it out.
Yeah.
before you tried to cheat again.
No.
Again.
Twice in a round. Go on, Dave.
I've got. That's my last of my movement. Yes.
Yes.
Right, and I'll try and use my whip on him.
Go on.
Come on, natural 20.
I'm
Didn't have it
talking.
targeted.
Right. Okay. Now, what we do? Right, Dave.
Yeah.
Just target him anyway, because he's going to be a target.
Yeah.
Now, you see the roll in your chat.
Yeah.
Drag it onto the token of the null on the map.
Ooh.
Fancy.
There you go.
Oh, very good.
Ah,
Excellent.
Okay.
cool.
Superb. Okay,
Right.
so I hit.
Oh, there's no re-rolling, but we can use that. You've hit him.
Okay.
Have you done?
I used favoured foe before, didn't I? But that I can't.
Don't worry, just use it again.
No, I've
No
got
one
one more
remembers.
use. Got one more use.
Let's have a look. Favoured foe. Yeah, you've got one more use of it,
Everyone's
mate.
got to double check everything David does. He's proofreading his work.
Yeah. No.
Do this at work as well, Dave.
That's it. That's fine, mate.
And now I can roll
Now
damage.
Now roll
Go
your
on,
damage.
mate.
That's fine, dude.
Dave.
There we go.
Nice.
Nice. Well done, mate.
That was
Good
That was
damage.
a sound whipping.
Yes.
I got front row seats to that.
And that's my go over.
You just tick off your second use of favoured foe, Dave.
Yeah.
That'll be very splendid.
Noel Fang of Ionargo's dad turns up now.
No, if he did, he really wouldn't like that to happen. The next step up in null hierarchy is quite a jump. really not very pleasant at all.
Some Noel god comes along.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Not quite at that stage.
Nervous as it is, Stuart. Can you please stop giving suggestions? Thank you.
It's really not
Stop
pleasant.
talking, Joe.
Yeah,
are there
please.
any
I know it's
Noel,
hard.
are there any
I know it's-
Noel dragons? Is what I'm asking.
Oh, you're kidding me. Why do I have to play
Oh,
Phil?
excellent. Excellent. Well done, Phil.
Well done, Phil. That's not there.
Bastards. Right, okay. So yeah, Arc of Energy lances out from the darkness and strikes the Null Fang squarely. Horror.
Let me just do my movement. I think there was a null next to me as I came in from last session, so I'm going to move diagonally 5 foot.
Right. There's something there.
Okay. Go there.
Right. Okay. So
Is Zeus small?
No, I'm
What?
big.
Oh, you're big. Okay.
are you
you're-
big? Are you big again, Jesus?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't know why my size is.
Oh, I
small.
could probably reset the Hang on. You just
Yeah, that
reset the
makes
size.
sense. Yeah, 'cause they were
Reset the
flanking
size
me,
of the
yeah.
tokens as I closed the map. That was all.
Yeah.
There you go.
Because they were
Damn.
flanking me. I wonder why there was a bit of a gap.
Yeah.
Quick question, Div.
Yes, mate.
Obviously, Azus is a larger size. If I wanted to feed him a potion,
Yeah.
would you allow that? Because I am quite small.
Yeah, it doesn't state that you can't. He can like. I'm not going to
have
penalise. I'm
I
not
have
going to
many arrows
penalise
to
anyone.
climb
Who's,
up.
yeah, it's like just because you can't reach his gob, you can bend down or something like that.
I have lots of arrows in me, like a climbing
Yeah.
frame.
I'm not going to penalise you or Jesus for
Fucking
that.
monkey bars.
I shout to Blade, can you get angry, Blade?
I just sleep in the dark.
Yeah, no, he's not going to answer me. I'll move there.
Right,
I
okay.
hope he can, because I'm going to waste a spell on him if he can't. So I'm going to free action to get a healing potion.
Yes.
Use my action to feed it to the Zeus.
Right, okay. So if you target Brad,
The Zeus.
The Zeus.
Now seeing Brad like that might change my attack actually.
And I just press that, I guess.
Hang on,
Oh.
Thanks.
Div.
yes, mate.
I would have had some sneak attack if Jesus was there. That big.
Oh, go on then.
Yes,
Just
he
roll,
would have done.
Oh,
Yes.
true,
roll,
yeah,
roll your
sorry.
roll d6,
Yeah.
and then just. Right, okay. I'll add that to his wounds, mate.
Thank you.
It's no problem.
Yeah, and my attack, I'll have probably attacked him. Oh well.
Oh, because you would have had. Well, you were at advantage
Flanking.
anyway, weren't you? You were at advantage anyway. Oh no, you get +2, don't you?
Yeah, I'd have got +2.
Right. No worries.
Cara, anything else?
Yes. So that's the potion ticked off.
Yeah.
Sorry
Okay.
about that, Brad. That was shit.
No, it's all right. Still
I'm then going to target Blade.
Yes.
Let me actually clear targets first. And then bonus action, cast Healing Word. My last spell.
Yes, it is. That's your very last
That's
one.
better.
Oh, that
Nice.
is a bit better.
Yeah, that's good.
Thank you.
Okay. And then I'm going to use the rest of my movement. Was that 10 foot because I bumped into Stu?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so that's 10.
Remember, if you're fumbling around in the darkness, it's
Hold on, why did he bump into? I bumped into him, not he
no,
bumped
That's
into me.
fine.
and he bumped into you as well
5, 10,
afterwards.
Oh,
15, 20, 25. Okay, yeah, I can move. I've got 10 foot left. And I move to 10 foot.
Okay. But yeah, back into the darkness.
And that's my turn.
All right, okay. Thank you.
Cheers.
Oh, right, okay. Right, incoming, Brad.
Mm-hmm. For me.
that is such an awesome picture, Brad. Of Jesus, that's fucking quality dwarf. That is.
You're welcome. I only got 4 on you.
Oh,
Ah, both times he took it to get taken down.
yeah, he would have been down without that potion, wouldn't he?
Mm-hmm.
No more div, thanks.
Fucking hell, Jesus. Absolute nonsense.
Machine.
How much damage are you taking now, Brad?
Oh yeah, how much was that? That was extra 18.
Oh.
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh!
We had this before. You remain a big boy even when
Yeah.
unconscious. Yeah. We did have this last week, didn't we?
180. There you go. That's how much.
180 damage.
That's how much it takes down. That's how much it takes to take down a Jesus. Yeah, no, I'm down.
To take down a Jesus.
Zeus.
I fall clumsily to the floor.
I fall clumsily to
Thinking
the
of arrows
floor.
as
Like a massive
like
fucking
flat.
tree trunk.
Arrows pinging all over the place. Snap, snap, snap.
More blood.
Big splotch. Right.
Without that critical, I still would have been standing.
Right. Silver. Worryingly, you see Jesus just savagely assaulted by this fucking
Yes.
thing again. As it puts him down, it immediately turns to you.
Yeah.
Heads for you and bites at you.
Of course he does.
Right, got 4 attacks.
No, but it's got something called Rampage, which I kindly didn't use last week.
The
Last
thing
session.
that you've got, Keith, that you bloody forgot to use the last time.
Oh, what, when I killed with the
Yeah, when you kill someone with the
when I
Great
killed with
Weapon
the
Weapon
thingy.
Master.
Yeah, Great Weapon Master. Yeah.
I'm not dead. I'm not dead. Oh yeah. Shouldn't say that really.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, shush, you idiot.
Turns around and bites me instead.
Yeah, it turns out and rampages your ass.
No dear. Down.
Ah.
4 times.
Yeah.
Right. Who's out there? Stu and Keith. Yeah, you see the tables turn like quite quickly
Jesus,
the,
silver down.
as this fucking savage Null finishes off Jesus in a savage attack, just actually tearing into him, like chunks of flesh flying everywhere. Jesus just eventually succumbs to the pain, can't take any more, sinks to his knees and falls to the floor. Just turns round, heads straight across to Silver, and goes for her throat, like savagely, like tearing at her throat with its jaws. Poor old Silver can't take any more of that punishment either. She's in a real bad way. Silver also falls to the floor in a bad way. Who made that little noise just there?
I,
was
I, I,
bad.
made, I was making a little noise.
Oh.
I went,
Right. Con, Thomas is up.
On.
I have no idea where I am.
That's not a good start.
I'm confused.
I
Sorry,
said I
when you're
called out
scared.
that Jesus and Silver are down.
Right. Stu's voice that you've been hearing, and also Keith has been shouting out, are coming to the right, Con. They're coming to your right.
All right.
Yeah.
Can I move? I try moving 10 foot that way. Do I get out of the light? And out of the darkness? No.
Oh.
15 foot.
There you go.
Hello.
Have I targeted the right one?
You've
Yeah.
targeted, yeah.
Well, if you want to attract fury upon yourself, sir, then yes, you have.
Here we go. Right. I'm going to try and hit him.
Okay.
For the love of Jesus.
Oh, God.
Right, again.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh, nearly
come up
20.
with 20 there, mate.
Come on, Con.
Oh,
It's a hit though. It's a hit.
Right, I'm gonna use favoured foe now. So I've got two buttons here. Which one do I click first? The one on the
Right, so-
second one first.
So, first of all, click the first one, which is applies the effect Thomas's favoured foe to your
Yeah.
enemy. So click that one first.
Yeah.
Now, what happens next is when you hit with it, and
Yeah,
only after you've got a hit roll, then you apply the second one.
Yeah, I have hit though, haven't I? So because you have to hit,
Yeah.
then do it. So now
Right.
I apply the second one.
So now press the second button. There you go,
Right.
and now roll your damage.
come on.
No,
That'll
good hit,
do,
mate.
Max.
Yeah,
Nice.
More or
yeah,
less.
good hit. Well, its crossbow bolt whizzes over your head, Kara, and there's like a yelp as it thuds into this fucking crazy knoll.
Can't believe I missed the first one.
Nice one, Con.
Mate, I'm gonna stay where I am.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, okay. All right, okay.
And then my go.
Jesus, can we have a death save, please, mate?
Wheat.
Well played, sir.
And I'm done.
One tough hombre.
Test boy.
Test boys, go.
Roll to attack.
Yes. Anyone help us, please.
That's the reinforcements I was talking about.
Please, anybody. Ian, are you there? Hello, Ian.
You gay Ian, you fucking missed two
Nope.
attacks. Fucking abuse him now.
Yeah.
No,
Fucking-
he's not there.
Right, okay. I'm going to leave Ian where he was this round. If he's still not back for the third round, I'm going to take control of him. All right.
Cool.
It depends on what's going on, how exciting, how close it is. All right. Now then.
Can I call abuse to the Knoll Hunter? I know I've spoken a lot during my rounds, so I'm not going to say that. I always speak a lot during my rounds, but
What blade? An arrow thuds into your shoulder. One of these barbed arrows. Right, you wince with pain. Your movement is reduced by 10.
can't get to him.
I can.
Can you?
Yep.
1, 3, 4.
Yeah, you can.
Can he? What, double moves?
No, he's faster than us.
Is he? Oh, wow, that's good then.
I think he is.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Oi, where's that one going? Cheaty.
Oh, did we lose someone?
Do we lose?
Chris.
It's Joe. Silence that.
I move over to Jesus, and I'm taking out my Goodberry.
Yes.
And I give it to him.
Yes.
Oh, no. Jesus, get up! It's still fine.
This is great. Jesus, people keep coming up to you and feeding you stuff.
I did target him. It's not. Can I drag the damage on? Can I drag the healing onto him? I did target him, and then it went again.
Yeah, just drag the heal
I
onto
must
his.
have it on me because my hit points are up by 1.
Oh, sorry, I just did it again.
Yeah, you did it again. I've got it again.
Sorry.
I've gone up by 2 now.
It's all right.
Sorry,
Don't worry.
I've used my cheat point for today.
And use mine to do it again.
I'm gonna move to there. I'll get silver up in a minute.
Oh, very brave moves, Joe.
Yeah.
Anything else, mate?
No, no, I can't do anything else. I'm tapped out, mate.
Keith, blades up, mate.
So if I go diagonally straight up to him, do I have to still use double move like 10 foot to go past Jesus?
You what?
Right, I want to go diagonal. Ooh. So I want to go to there.
Right.
Can I do that?
No, because you're going. That
Jesus
is
is
going
lying on the
through
floor.
agency space. Yeah, but he's still in the space, mate.
Can I jump over him?
No,
Ooh,
he counts as. I'll tell you what. If you make a if you make a strength athletics check.
Yeah,
Yeah?
because jump doesn't use movement, does it? But you can jump your strength.
Jump does. I'll tell you what. Yeah, you can jump over him as part of your move. As part of your movement. Yeah.
Go on,
So,
Blade.
no, there's no need. There's no need to. Oh, I'll tell you what. Because you're in combat. Yeah, we'll have a check.
You might
And,
slippy
you
slidey in
can,
the blood.
Yeah, there's tons of blood and God knows what there. So we'll have a strength acrobatics check or athletics check.
Athletics.
Yeah, go on.
Come on, Blade. Rolling at advantage.
Aren't you exhausted as well, Blade? Or
That might have been. Oh yeah, that's why. Because it's dropped one.
it's dropped one.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's because you're exhausted, mate.
Oh no, hold on. No, it dropped the 5. So it took the 6. So it should have been the other way round.
Why are you
He's at
I
advantage.
should get advantage because I've got strength. I get advantage on strength rolls.
Yeah, but
It should have been a straight roll.
Straight roll because you're exhausted from your exertions, aren't you? I'll apply that to you.
On him, is that what it is?
I'll let you. I'll let you get across.
Has he still got the rage on him? That's what would give him advantage.
Yeah. So where were you?
I was there.
And you wanted to get to there, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll let you do it.
Bit silly, but would I be able to get a potion out and drop it on the floor there? Or would that be a bit too much?
That'll be. You want to drop the potion where you are, yeah?
No, by just in front of Jesus.
Well, you haven't, mate.
on him.
I've been nice to you.
I'm just asking.
He's done a handstand
cool.
gymnastics routine. Takes the bag out, forward cartwheel.
He cartwheels across Jesus with all the potions in hand, feeding everybody as he goes. No, I'll let you get there though, Keith.
Cool. Yeah, I'll do reckless and I'll attack him.
Okie dokie. Please, not another 20. You've hit him though,
Wait.
but you haven't targeted him though, mate.
Oh,
You
twat.
mong.
Just target him now. Drag the attack roll onto him, just so we make sure.
So that
Go
one.
on, just drag that hit roll, the 16. Drag it onto his.
Yeah, you hit.
So everyone can see it's a hit, and then your damage. Do the same.
Do
Just
the same.
get the damage roll. Drag it onto his token, mate.
Oh, it's down to critical. Just another 40 damage to go.
Yeah, my go.
All right, all good.
Mm-hmm.
Silver, can we have a death save, please?
Where are they again?
On your main page.
Yeah,
Yeah, the little button at the bottom, mate.
down the bottom.
Not so good.
No.
You're feeling
it.
it. You're feeling it.
Come on, Rhapsody, kill him.
Oh, the bitch.
Yeah, go on. Go on.
Still up.
Oh.
He's staggered, though. He's staggered. Horror.
You're talking, Chris, you're muted.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I hear you now,
Yeah,
mate.
you can. As my reaction, I'll get out my 3 good berries.
You're going to get a what, mate?
I'll get out my 3 good berries in my hand.
No, you can get one out, mate.
Okay. Oh, fuck. What the hell? What am I going over there for?
You haven't until I say you can.
Okay.
Okay.
I feed the good berry to Silver.
Okay.
Someone touching my patient?
Yeah, just target Silver, Chris, and then
All right. Okay. Yeah. Sorry.
do the little heal,
Yeah.
mate.
No worries. Done.
Just press the little button, the plus button. That's it.
Okay.
That's the actual effect. There you go.
Cool.
All right, Dave. You. I'm not sure if you really want to, but you come round again, lying on the floor.
No, that's cool.
Yeah.
And then I move back into the darkness.
All right, mate. Yeah, no worries. No worries.
I'll probably move down 1 more 5 foot there, if that's okay. Because I know it's quite congested in that area.
It was, yes.
you go.
All right, thank you, mate.
Cheers.
Oh, how can I miss her? You fucking idiot. Unbelievable.
You only missed once. How many times do you want to attack?
Oh.
You had about 50. You had about 15 attacks last time.
Fuck's sake.
There you go.
Down you go again, Dave.
Yeah.
Right, this is the rampage move. It bites at Jesus.
Is he just going to rampage through the whole party?
I'm not standing up. I'm still laying on the floor.
I know. He's gone for you, mate. You can see you stirring. He's running. He's part of his rampage. He runs across. He tears into you.
Brave.
Right, you're down again. And then its last attack. It had 2 claws. Okay, so claw at Dave. Just so you know, I'm not cheating. First claw at Dave missed. Second claw hit. Put Dave down. triggers the rampage, move the cross, rampage bite on Brad, put him down. Now he's got his actual bite, which he uses on Keith. Right, Keith, do you want to, rather than me trigger it, do you want to make the Constitution save, mate? Or do you just want me to trigger it automatically?
Just trigger it.
Yeah.
Resist, you fucker.
Oh, he's made it.
Yes.
He's made it.
wouldn't
Bastard.
He wouldn't have put me down there anyway.
Oh my God, that's so close. So close.
I just thought you was going to knock me down then.
Yeah, I did as well. He's just going to put himself back up there.
Have I missed a go?
No.
How did Angel? Because I thought the Knoll was after me, or before
No.
me.
No, he's after you, mate. You haven't missed a go, Stu. Don't worry. Con, Thomas is up.
Count, can't take the fucker down.
I'm going to try. Okay.
Okay.
Please hit.
Yes.
Yay. Now, will it automatically do the damage because it does it once each turn? Or do I have to click something now to-
It's your first attack. Is it the first attack on the turn, yeah?
Yeah, the first attack on the turn.
No, what you got to do now, Con, is hit that second button again.
Again.
Yeah, it's every time. It's because it's because you hit and it's only on your first attack, so it's got to be done.
Okay.
Done
So
separately.
second
all right?
button. Kladonka.
That's it. Now roll your damage.
Oh, nearly max again, mate. Well done.
Nice.
Wait.
He's still up.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
Jesus.
Come on.
We did this for the last one.
Yeah.
Con.
God, that one took him in the throat, mate. He's like choking on his blood.
Yeah, but,
Like, but
that's not
he's
good enough.
stable.
Come on.
He's still up.
Kill him.
Over.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, he's up here.
Yes.
Come on.
Oh, no, I'm rolling the wrong dice.
You can only that's it.
Yeah, I know.
Yes!
Come on.
Yes!
Right, okay.
Thomas redeems himself from last
Come
session.
on.
Go on.
Second one, as he claws at his neck, the neck shot like fucking takes him in the eye, mate, and he drops.
Well done,
Oh, God, it's nearly gone. Oh my goodness. Boom.
Am I stand within 5 foot of what's his name there? If I go there, Div.
Wait a second. Let me just. Right, you want to go where? Up to.
Will I be within 5 feet of him? As I'm moving, I'm going to get out my potion of healing as well.
Yeah. Right.
Which, if I can do, not 100% sure, but if,
Yeah, you can.
okay. So that's what I do, and then end my turn.
Yeah, you're within because he's large.
Yeah.
He's,
I
yeah,
just
he's
wanted to
fine.
make sure I wasn't.
Like
And
a
then
beach whale at the moment.
maybe he's done.
Right, he's a death save. Oh, look so lordy. It's all too much. Oh, I'll leave you and I'll leave you lot to it. You lot have got this all under control.
Hey, we're like Con's kids' football team. One man down, but still win.
Indeed.
So who's that? Brad's down, Silver's down, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, Silver's down all the time. We ignore him now.
Oh, come on.
What?
Come on.
Nice. That's what we need.
Yeah, that's brilliant. I can't believe that.
That'll teach you.
I'll stay up.
Okay. Oh, right. Arrow's fud like an arrow fuds into your blade, like into your fucking into your side, buries itself deep. begin to feel like the darkness take you, but you like with a fucking roar, you G yourself up and manage to stay on your feet, mate, despite the pain.
Yeah.
Go. Silence up.
I will move to Thomas. If he's holding out the potion, I'll move to Thomas.
Yeah.
Take the potion and feed it to Brad.
All right, do you let him do it, Con? Obviously, you've got the
Yeah,
potion
yeah,
in
mate.
hand, mate, but he, like, so could grab it.
Do you want me to click on my potion?
Yeah, you do. You do
It
the honors,
marks
sir.
off, yeah?
Yeah, go on.
Target
Yeah.
target Brad and then do the potion.
Target Brad and do the business.
I'm not target. Am I targeting him?
It looks
Yes.
like it, mate. Yes,
Yeah?
you are. Yeah.
Where is it? Potion of healing.
Oh,
That's it.
nice.
Good one.
Oh, nice.
And then just cross it off your
Excellent.
shake, Con.
And
Well,
I say
mate.
I call out blade stabilize silver.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm done.
all right, okay. With that, Blade, it's your turn, mate.
Get my potion out and I'll give it to Silver.
Okay.
How do I do that?
Well, target Silver for a start. Let's get her targeted. And then on your actions page, you've got
Oh,
down
got
there, you
potion.
should have potion of healing. Just click the plus sign to apply the effect. There you go.
Fucking shit.
And then just click the little thing to show that you've used it, mate.
Yep.
Yeah. There you go. Now you can move now if you want, Keith, obviously.
No, I'll stay there.
Stay there, yeah.
Yeah.
Dave. Oh no! Please, death, come to me. Yeah, you're in considerable pain, mate. But yeah, you're feeling a bit better.
Okay.
But obviously you're on the floor, prone at the moment.
Yeah.
I managed to get one turn today, though. So
Did one thing, yeah.
me.
Fair enough. I'll sort of scrabble around and pick Reza up.
Need to put me on 1 hit point, Div, by the way.
Not really much else I can do.
Thank you.
I'm gonna stand up and go look for my bow down here somewhere, Div.
Alright,
I
mate.
know where it is. I'm assuming
Okay.
it's 15 foot is as far as I can go, isn't it? So.
Yep. Hang on, I just need to do a couple of things with Blade, because he kept his feet. There you go, Keith. That all should be done for you now, mate.
Yeah. Cool.
Right, okay, yeah. You stagger to your feet, Dave, and like move like all the grass and bushes are here slit with blood. You like stagger out of the way there. I'll tell you what, I'm going to leave Phil. I'll just leave Phil where she is in the darkness, so people want to hide. She's done her bit. Cara.
Okay. I'm just going to go 5 foot each time, Div.
Yeah, just feel your way out. Yeah.
Yeah.
5, 10. There you go.
Where the fuck is that thing gone?
Yeah, you can
Oh,
see the.
Where's he fucking gone?
Oh, you won't be able to see him.
It's 20. Nope. Oh, there he is. Idiot. Just seed him. Oh shit. No, wrong.
What's up, mate? What you want to do?
I just want to try to. Can I? Yeah, there we go.
Have you got that? Have you got that movement left? Yeah.
No. Cancel that, Div, please. I haven't got that movement left now. I've only got 5.
Unless you want to do a double move, but
I just noticed that my character sheet was hiding where the null hunter is, and now I realise I'm very close.
You're not that close.
Oh, wasn't it? I thought it was hidden by somewhere at the back where the darkness is.
And have you
He's
spotted
done-
where
he's
I
done
am?
He's done
Yeah, I
some
can see you.
serious movement.
But I've just moved my character to think, can I see what's the knoll?
Okay.
He's like crossed the map.
So that's going to go there, div, and then I'm going to use my action to move. Why does it keep doing that?
What do you want to do?
No, I'd cancel that, please. I just want to
Yeah.
go behind Jesus.
I want to go behind Jesus. Poor old Jesus is fucking battered.
That's it, mate.
He's
Yeah,
used
okay.
his
Yeah, you
cover now.
need to use the double move to do that, Chris. Obviously, you're picking your way out. First of all, you gingerly make your way out of the darkness, and then you come across a scene of carnage, and then you're stepping carefully through the slippery grass and all that sort of shit. But
I'll start picking up the litter of all the fucking bottles of healing.
yeah, this, yeah,
Fuck's
this,
sake.
it's just,
Not impressed with her little nurse's outfit on.
no. Go on, Thomas is up.
Oh, do I go big?
At the moment, you've got Jesus targeted as well, mate. Just before you go.
How
big,
do I-
Do I go
where's the
big? Shoot Jesus in the bollocks.
Point blank range.
35 hits to the penis.
Thank you very much. Right there.
That's a clear shot, by the way. That's a tree, so you're shooting through its trunk, past its trunk, mate. So that's a clear shot.
Do I go big? Do I go big and try and knock it? Oh, is it running away, Dave?
No, it's skirting round the area
around
at the
us,
moment.
yeah.
It doesn't look like it's running away.
That's
all.
exactly what we would say. I'm not running away. I'm strategically skirting the area.
It's sort of like, it's like doing a circle around you.
Man.
Around you.
It's a knoll after my own heart.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
He's still got his bow and arrow knocked. He's still keeping an eye on you, like mate.
Right, I'm good. Yeah, I'm going to go for it, mate. I'm never going to miss. We'll get some glory. Right, I think that's right. Let's hope this works.
Yeah, you got him targeted.
Come on. No.
No.
I would have missed anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a dreadful.
That's
You know.
one way to look at it.
I would have missed anyway. I'm going again.
You're put off that shot, Con, by a voice behind you, River. Going, can you see me? Fuck off! I'm trying to shoot something here.
Shoot him,
Come on.
Thomas.
Yes.
Oh,
You're welcome.
All right, I'm going to
Huh?
target
Me?
him as well.
It's
Right,
false
talk me
about
through
it.
it.
Sorry.
So I click the first one.
what's this, mate?
Favoured foe, my second one I've got.
Oh, you'll use. Yeah, you've got to use it again.
Good.
No, yeah, so it's your second shot. So yeah,
Fight
I'll
your
hit
hit
it,
fast
so I then-
bollocks.
Click that.
that's
And
it.
then add that. And then I roll the damage.
It's fucking RPG launches.
Bosh.
Nice.
Good it, Con.
Fucking
Brilliant.
hell. 20 damage.
Like, as it's kind of like loping around, like heading like around you. Like your first bolt misses, but that's just like you're getting your range. The second one hits it like in the side. It staggers it, puts it off his stride.
Do I now move and hide behind everybody?
Thomas, chase him down, son. Go on.
Wait.
Thomas, where are you going?
Right, Dave, I stay there.
You stay where you are, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
I got more hits than other people.
I'd say so.
People note my bravery here, please.
Jesus, can we have another death save?
I'm
Oh,
up.
hang on.
He's
No,
up,
you're up,
he's
aren't
up.
you? You're up.
He's
Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
You killed it.
Yeah. Sorry.
Me and Thomas healed him.
You're just lying on the floor having a little rest at the moment. I think you're prone, aren't you?
Lazy dwarf.
He's over there, Jesus.
I
Chop,
would
chop.
have seen where he just shot, so I imagine. I would know he's over that way, wouldn't I, Div?
Yeah, you're awake.
I stand up
Okay, that costs half your movement.
to that. Good, I can see him. I take out my last javelin. Yeah.
Go on. You deserve this, Brad.
It's going to be a lot. This is a long range shot, isn't it? I would imagine.
It is, yeah.
Yep.
So I need to click disadvantage here, don't I?
Yes.
Disadvantage.
So click disadvantage at the bottom. You need to get him targeted as well, mate.
Oh yeah.
There you go. So yeah, you click the little disadvantage button at the bottom, and chuck your javelin at the sod.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah, anyway,
excellent.
Damage. Oh, there should be 2 dice. There should be another dice. I don't know why it's not on. My size, should I be adding another dice?
No, that's enlarging it, Brad.
No. My first attack in a round, or one
Oh,
attack in
okay.
a round, is an extra d6. Should I just roll an extra d6?
Which skill is it, Brad? It's the
The giant growth.
Giant grove gives you +3/+3. Oh dear.
Trample.
Does it give you trample as well?
No, I think it's just.
I think it's just +3/+3, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Trample, yeah.
Oh dear.
yeah. Brad, just roll the extra,
Just a d6.
and I'll add it to it. Yeah, there's nothing.
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't go. I thought it was gonna.
I just.
Oh,
Right, okay.
It's a very large size javelin.
Right, okay. He's still up.
Damn.
He's still up. Anything else, mate?
I think that's it.
It's the big man. It's the big man. I'm sending subliminal messages, Dave. Oh. Do I get a nice to see if it works?
I've got enough of these arrows in me already.
One more. Yeah. All fun and games.
What armor do you lot wear, Thomas and Rev?
And I've got plate mail on, mate.
Same.
He's going to shoot your lightning bolt.
Yeah, exactly.
What do I wear? It's some studded leather.
Yep, same to me.
You're same, yeah. Right, okay.
So you fire a studded lightning bolt. Studded leather lightning bolt.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
he returns fire at Yukon with considerable skill. Ouch, that hurt, mate.
Yeah, I can tell.
And your favoured foe's expired as well. Yeah, it was a solid hit.
Ouch.
And your base move is reduced by 10.
Okay. That's a little bit unfair. He nearly did maximum damage as well.
Yeah, I know, that's a fucking massive hit.
And then he switches targets.
Hello?
Oh, I didn't quite get there. Didn't quite get there. Arrow zooms past you, Stu.
brightly coloured suit put him off.
Yeah. Right. Stu, Revs go. Revs up.
He's going to kill still now, isn't he?
Yes, hopefully.
Unbelievable.
Oh.
Unbelievable. Sit on the floor.
He has as well.
Yes, look at him, dirty.
Kill stealer.
Yes! Kill still for the win!
You were still for the win.
What makes it thingy was that even if I'd have missed, I still would have hit because I had my favoured by the gods ready to fucking change my roll to make sure I hit him.
Everyone's up, aren't they?
Yes.
Right,
Barely.
finally, the last knoll
Fucking hell.
falls.
I bow. You're
And
welcome.
I just collapse
Right,
down to the floor again.
Everyone breathes a sigh of relief.
I'll just sit down on the floor and collapse.
Oh, look at the timing! Look at the timing of Ian coming in.
Oh, you fucker.
He's dead, by the way, Div.
Ian, you just literally
He's
just
dead.
missed the last.
Yeah,
one.
that stray arrow that just went through and caught him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Free shot at Ian.
That was
Well,
an excellent fight.
Yeah,
That's brilliant.
You're pleased to see the very last of them, who was just like harrying at you from the sidelines, as he finally goes down, and
Hello,
I think everyone sinks to the floor.
Yeah.
And sits down and thanks their lucky stars, basically.
Need 5 empty healing potions.
Yeah.
Bottles.
Tough fight.
Cara the bear doing a what's that? Is it the American advert where the bear is doing the tidying up in the forest? What's that thing called?
Glastonbury. Yeah, we'll pick up all the empty bottles.
All right, okay.
I'm going to spend some time trying to get all these arrows out of me.
You're a proper pincushion.
Dave, I go around and collect up my bolts.
Sure.
I go around and collect up all my weapons.
Yeah, you were.
I'm all over the place.
You were starting to do that a little while ago. Yeah, Con, you get back from it. You get back half your spent
I
ammo.
fired 38.
38 arrows.
I think. Well, that's how many I've got missing.
Yeah, okay.
Bloody hell.
If you know those arrows that they were firing, can we use those like half what they've used?
Did I?
No.
Did I fire? Has it been going on that long, or am I just forgetting
No,
that?
it was going on that long.
It's been 20 rounds, mate. So it's quite possible.
20 rounds.
Yeah, it's quite possible. If you
Okay,
fire
so yeah,
two a round.
2 a round. Okay, so I get that.
I'll start collecting up the bodies.
38, so that's 14.
If I start doing a dry cleaning service and I'll go around prestidigitation people to clean all the blood off of them.
I don't think it'll be enough for me.
Yeah,
I need 8 rounds just on hazers.
All right, okay. So people are tidying up. Keith, you're going around. If I can begin to drag all the gnolls that are dead gnolls and that, like,
So we can have a good search of them.
into a pile. I'll just start cancel the darkness spell, but yeah, everyone's basically absolutely knackered after that. That was so was it 20 minutes, 2 minutes, like 2 minutes round, was it?
2 minutes.
Yeah.
There's a nice camp here.
Yeah, we should check that out.
There's a nice campfire and some sleeping bags.
Yeah.
I think it's the longest
might be
2
some
minutes
goodies as well.
of David's and Brad's life.
Yes. Jesus.
How many times did you go down, Dave?
It was either 4 or 5 times.
It was 5. I went down 3 times in the end.
There you go.
There's got to be some sort of rule. Like after 3 times, you're just dead.
Yeah, but just make that rule now.
No.
Stop wasting everybody's time.
Oh dear.
Looks
Ian,
like
you
I
there?
turned up. Yeah, I
how
just
are you?
turned up. Yes.
About time.
Late boy.
Good. Bloody.
Just the fight finishes.
Yes.
Yeah, you
I
literally.
caught that. I literally caught it. I caught in as and he goes down just as I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
Yes, I was out shopping
You
with the
mongoloid.
missus.
Fuck's sake.
Yes, and it's like trying on clothes, which I mean, I would have been back. Literally, I thought I'd be 20 minutes late. I would have been back flipping ages ago if I'd have just not been.
But the
Try
dress
this
didn't
on.
fit, the dress
Try
didn't
this
fit.
on.
Dress didn't
Try
fit, you
this
know,
on.
Ian. So you had to try a
and-
few of them, yeah.
Yes, exactly. And oh no, I don't like the look of that. I'm like, oh fucking hell. So
Why are you
instead of
going
it-
shopping?
Why are you going clothes shopping with the
Why are you
missus?
doing that?
because
It's the
I
worst
have-
thing to do.
Oh yes. Big time.
because I have to get some clothes I can do mild exercises in, and I have no fucking excuses.
You
you've
need
got
to
to
buy
track
exercise clothes. Why didn't you just buy them online, mate?
Because we had vouchers for Sports Direct to use up. So,
Anyway, welcome, Ian.
yes, I'm back.
They're all
Just in
down.
time. Not good, but yeah, okay, good.
We're all still breathing.
Just about.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
I'll do the same. Pick up my weapons that I was chucking around,
Yep.
and we'll help build the camp up nice and neat as well.
Yeah. No worries.
Well, while other people are picking up weapons, I point over to all my weapons that are everywhere and say, "Yeah, please."
Yeah, no problem. We just pick up all the weapons that are usable and bring them into the camp, and then we can sort out whose they belong to. Yeah.
Well, okay.
And can anyone do detect magic on the corpses?
We need to check out Nipples because he was very magical.
He was.
Yeah. So you've got a variety that there's a right old mix of corpses. You've got you've got loads of gnolls, several varieties of gnolls. You've got and then you've got the human guys, the actual bandits.
Yeah.
We need to pile them up and count them.
That's what
This is exciting. We're going to count them, make a nice wall.
I think in that you took out how many bandits? I think you took out about 7 bandits and God knows how many gnolls.
And the nipple guy.
There he's amongst the bandits, including him.
It felt like more bandits.
There's over 30 corpses there, basically. you murderers.
I know nothing. I come in halfway through.
Oh, what have I done there?
See, Blades, you go for a wee, don't join in the fight, and I almost go down.
Yeah, no pooing in future, Keith.
Suppose I'm going to get my pants now.
Get my
left in the
pants.
bushes.
Strutting around bollock naked.
Oh, okay. Well, you spend a few minutes going around. Like Kara's tidying up the litter.
Yeah.
Keith and Jesus are going around grabbing bodies, piling them high. Like I said, there's over 30 corpses. You reckon? That's including the hyenas as well. Thomas and Silver spending some time finding the weapons that have been chucked around all over the place. But yeah, it takes you a few minutes, 5 minutes or so to get everything sorted. Stu's doing like this, he's cleaning service. He's just tightening everyone up because everyone, like especially the Malay guys, are absolutely covered in blood. So yeah, a quick tidy up wouldn't hurt at all. There, makes everyone look a bit more presentable.
Cool. Yeah, like I say, can anyone detect magic? And once we've piled them up, we search the bodies as well.
Yeah. Okay.
Please.
Yeah, sure. You start going through the carnage. Is there anyone that can actually do? I don't think anyone can cast detect magic, can they?
No. I can, but I didn't prepare it.
All right, fine. Quite cool.
Oh, you don't do ritual magic, do you?
He does, but he hasn't got a list of them.
I'm very limited with my spells.
Okay.
Well, doesn't look like there's a lot of valuables on anyone, Keith. To be honest with you, mate.
Okay.
Shock and awe.
Cool. Does anybody know whether hyena skins have got any value?
Any what, mate? What, Ian?
Any value on hyena skins?
I don't know. If you want to butcher them, they're pretty mangy. You've never seen. I think the market for hyena skin stuff is pretty small.
Right.
The Rev definitely wouldn't wear them. Fucking mangy, full of fleas, disgusting.
Yeah, well, no,
Oh.
didn't we think in here that the knolls are kind of like dug up from the ground or raised from the ground, or was that just the ones that
No, that
we
was the
saw?
other one.
Oh,
There was
right,
another
okay.
one. Yeah.
That was a specific one, was it?
Yeah.
All right.
They're the cut looking one.
Who hasn't got a healing potion?
I don't have now. If you've,
Anyone
don't.
actually
I
got
don't
one?
have either now.
Okay, so Soylent,
I don't have one either.
Soylent,
All I've
oh,
got
are
is
you
good
giving me
brew.
one then, are you?
Thomas.
Or are you just writing it down?
I'm writing down.
Okay.
Just making notes.
Did you say you didn't have one, Ian?
I don't have one. I just have the
I
good
don't have
brew.
one.
That's all I've got.
You have one, Brad?
Don't have one
No, I
now
don't
either.
have one. I don't have one.
Right.
I think we're all out, and we.
Yeah, I was gonna say who has got one.
It'd be easier to say who has got one. Yeah.
Yeah, true. Has Phil got one?
Actually, let me have a look. Phil's still got his, and Phil's got his Goodberry and a potion still.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got my good brew, and that's all I've got.
That's the only action I've got left for the day is my good brew.
Is that the only button you haven't pushed, Brad?
At least we're full, mate. That's a good meal.
Yeah, everyone's been popping.
yeah,
Oh, yes, I'm not so hungry anymore.
Poor Silver must be bloated.
Yeah. Silver's had Goodberry suppositories put up in every hole.
Exactly. Goodberry's like a massive meal, isn't it?
Yes, yeah.
Like
That-
fucking Lambros bread or something. Equivalent
That's
of
the
Lambros
day's
bread.
sustenance.
So are we going to use their camp and then just crash?
One of them did get away though, so is it wise to stay
I
here?
think three of them
a
got
couple,
away.
yeah, a couple of bandits got away, didn't they?
I think we
Yeah,
might be better off going back to our wagons.
Yeah, they might have had buddies.
Oh yes, we have wagons.
Yeah,
Forgot
they
about
probably wandered off.
We searched the
So we
camp.
check. Just search the camp
Yes.
first, anyway.
Yeah. We do lots of searching, we do lots of checking for things and take things back to
Did
the
Nipples not have anything?
wagons.
Anything
Yeah, we're
that
checking.
stands out?
I think he had some hooks through his nipples actually, so we'll take them
We'll
with us
take them.
just in case.
Yeah, there's the bodies have nothing. You were looking at the at some of the human guys that looked a bit odd, especially the one with like hooks through his nipples and all the rest of it. He actually, when you look at his body, it looks like he's got his skin he's like decorated. He's got like shells, like fucking embedded into his skin in certain areas. You know,
What?
instead of tattoos like decorating him, certain areas of his skin he's got shells, brightly coloured shells, seashells that are embedded into his skin. So looks very painful, but yeah, they're all smashed up and shattered from the fight. Now, a couple of the other guys, they had these swords with all the jagged edges. I don't know whether I've described those to you, but when you look closer, the blade, the blades, one side of the blade has got, on closer inspection, they look like some sort of sea creature's teeth, like shark's teeth or something like that, like embedded into the blade on one side, making any wounds from that blade like really nasty, basically, just like to tear the fuck out of someone when you get hit by them.
Is there an ocean nearby or a large body of water nearby, other than the kind of the rivers?
No, just the river, and the river's large. Remember where it comes out of the hills and then starts heading down the plains past where are we past what's it called, the Bargewright Inn and Womford. It's the river's pretty damn wide there.
Oh right, okay.
But there's no seas or oceans nearby.
What were the what was that note that we had with the other factions written on it? Was any one of those did anything relate to water, like the sea and stuff?
What note was that?
The one that was saying about this one's kidnapped this one and we're fighting these people, and so we were trying to work out quite unsuccessfully on how many different protagonists we've annoyed.
Um,
And protagonist, antagonist, which one's which?
I can't remember what was written on it unless someone's got it written down.
I know
or
it
a note
seems
somewhere.
like there was somewhere between 3 to 5 different factions, and one had kidnapped the other one's mum, and then this one was annoyed at that one, and it was, yeah. I just wondered if there was anything to because if they, okay,
There's in the camp. There's no further. There's no other like evidence or
no note to say we are bad guys X. Like
no.
wow,
But these, but
not very
with the
helpful.
humans, the actual bandit camp that you first attacks, yeah, there's a couple of odd weapons. These swords studded with like shark's teeth, and this weird looking fella with fucking shells embedded in his skin.
Did the
I will
bandits just
take
look
one
like
of those
normal
swords.
bandits, or was it just those the few people that were? Or did you say all the bandits were armed with those shark teeth?
No,
okay.
there was I think 3 of them in total, 3 of the bodies in total, including the barnacle boy. That they look a little odd. They're out of the ordinary. The other bodies are, if you want to call them regular bandits, they're like your regular Joes. They're just humans, just like fucking like a couple of ruffians by the looks of things.
Yeah. Can I take one of those swords if they're
No,
usable? So that's what I was going to say. If they're usable. Okay.
You could take one if he wants to.
You
Just
could take
keep
one
it.
and carry it around. You can't use it, yeah, but you know what this is like. All of you know, and I've said it many times before. Anything that creatures use,
yes.
monsters use, is not designed for players to pick up and use. So they're
Okay.
not they're not part of the stat blocks or treasure that you pick up, stuff like that.
Okay.
But you can take it with you, Ian, if you want to.
I was only interested in
trophy or show off or ask questions about it, stuff like that. Yeah, obviously.
Yeah,
but you
take
can't
it
use
anyway.
it in combat.
There's no quality apart from the fact that when they hit you, they're not.
Yeah.
They're extremely low quality and not of any use apart from when they hit you.
They break on hitting us after the battle.
Yeah, they will immediately just self-destruct.
No, what happens is when you kill them, they fall awkwardly and smash their skulls.
This one would have been fine, but he fell on it and it bent the handle.
Yeah. Okay, I'll take one just so we can investigate using
for
it.
a bit of colour in that. Yeah, no problem whatsoever.
Yeah. Yes.
I can't, Stu, for your thing of regarding the note. I can't remember exactly what was written in it, but
no worries, that's fine. I'm just looking on the big map now. Where are we? Where did we?
You're not far from the Bargewright Inn.
Oh, right, okay.
You're a few hours travel away actually from the Bargewright Inn.
Are you going to put one of your little green pins in?
What
for this? Just for this little, because it was an epic battle. So
it needs to be a red pin. No, it has to be a red pin because of the amount of blood.
Are we going to Womford or the Bargewright Inn?
I think we were heading for the inn first and then on to Womford. I think. I don't know. I think we're following what Brad was doing.
No, we did discuss. We was going there for whoever that group was, and I can't remember why now.
Someone sold the book. Is that right?
Yes. We're trying to track the trader.
The merchant bought it off of
known trader.
No, hang on. You were told that the merchant had picked it up off some river traders, basically.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Out of Womford.
Yeah, we definitely did a pin because we've got the Lord of Lance Rock and the Red Larch Wankers pinned.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I need to do a lot of catching up with all that sort of bits and pieces. It takes a fucking while to do. But yeah, I'll put some bits and pieces there. So yeah, you're heading for Womford because as Thomas has told you,
some ne'er-do-wells there.
Yeah, that's where they've got like a little. I wouldn't call it a port, but there's docks at Womford, where barges, river traders, like pull in and stay. And in Thomas's opinion, like a lot of them are fucking dodgy bastards, or smugglers, all that sort of shit. So that's where you were heading.
Right, we're going to go back to. I think we do head back after we've done collect everything. If Kara can look at this stuff magically tomorrow, just pile it all in the wagons, and we go and rest.
Yeah, there's plenty of room. There's plenty of room in the wagons. You can probably pile a load of bodies into one of the wagons, and you lot can fucking squeeze onto the other one because you've got two, haven't you?
What do we need to take the bodies with us?
Just show off. Look what we've done.
Make puppets out of them.
Yeah. All right. So you're gonna after that you're gonna head back. You're gonna head back to the wagons, yeah?
I think so.
Yes.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. We do need to rest.
Anything to...
We need a short rest.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, but I mean, don't short rest here, as Thomas said.
No,
one of them got away.
No, I mean before we got
We
in.
haven't got away.
Womford or the Bargewright though.
Yeah, no, definitely, yeah.
All right. Okay. Right. Yeah. The wagons weren't too far away. As you start to make your way back towards them, you can hear voices up ahead.
Oh no!
You could hear the low the mumble of voices. They sound human. As you peering through the bushes, heading back towards the road, you can see your two wagons are there. It looks like there's a group of men around them.
Let's be diplomatic on this time.
Do I recognise any of them from being here before?
All right, Con, you stop a little way away, but peering through. Yeah, Con, you recognise a couple of them actually as a couple of good lads from the militia at the Bargewright Inn at the settlement there.
Did these good lads make fun of my misfortune when I was assaulted by the children?
They didn't.
Okay.
They didn't. The militia there, the people in charge, you didn't really like, Con. They were, you think they've got shit to hide, but a lot of the grunts in the militia, that the regular guards and they're regular guys. You had a couple of mates there, and you recognise a couple of these blokes amongst the group. They haven't seen any of you lot yet.
Yeah, I let everybody know that they're militia from the Bargewright Inn. Is that correct, or Womford?
Yeah, Bargewright Inn. Yeah.
I let people know that. They're all
Well,
good
we
lads.
can show off. We can go show off the bandits and all the bodies.
I don't know about that, just in case they weren't bandits.
They were definitely bandits.
We knew there was bandits on the road though, so
it said
them.
It had it on the labels above them.
And we didn't attack first, I don't think.
Not so sure about that, but
Right,
you
so
can see that you in your barrel.
Are you gonna approach them?
Yes.
Right, okay.
What are you doing near our wagons?
Right, as you sort of break cover, you begin to come out of the bushes, the undergrowth, back towards the road. So you can see clearly. You can see all these guys as well. You see the group as they see you like approaching. They all draw weapons basically. One of them calls out for you to halt and stay where you are.
If I know any names, Dave, I call out in a greeting, saying, "Hey, how's it going?"
Yeah,
All right, there's
and then
a couple of seconds silence, and then one of them does call out. Thomas, is that you?
Yeah, mate. We're protecting this caravan, and we got waylaid.
Oh,
and we're just making our way back after chasing off a huge amount of gnolls and
right, okay. They
bandits, mate.
As they get a better look at you, and you step forward, Con, and shout out, you can see that it's a fairly large group of armed men of guards. You see they visibly relax. Most of them put their weapons away, but there's 4 or 5 of them who keep their weapons drawn and actually seem to be guarding it. They're threatening a couple of blokes that they've got like backed up against your wagon.
I go forward, shake some hands, shoulder pats, all that, being nice and friendly.
As you come up, you all start going forward. That there's one bloke. You're heading towards the geezers, you know, Con, but the guy that seems to be in charge says, "Are these your wagons?"
Yes. We had to leave, and we got attacked.
Well,
and by some bandits, and then by gnolls. So we kind of gave chase.
You do realise that they're illegally parked and abandoned on the road.
That's the least of our problems.
Well,
you can see you can see there's another geezer writing something down, like he's going around the wagon.
So we're lucky we're even alive. So yeah, sorry about that. But
there's certainly enough gnolls that we've dealt with, which will save you a lot of trouble later.
Right. Okay. Now you can see as you all approach, you can see that they've got the arms guys have got a couple of bandits.
Have they got Bandit 3 or whatever his name was that shot me and ran off, the bastard?
He's there.
Oh.
They're laughing at him. Like, one of them's they're all laughing and like fucking. They're saying, "Oh, like this geezer that got you in." And he goes, "Oh, you thought you could get away from us?" They call him like Gammy Greg. He's got a gammy leg sort of thing. So he goes, "How the fuck do you think you were going to run away, you dickhead?" Like they obviously know him, and he's a known ruffian. And they're just laughing at him and like slapping him about, but they've got him pushed up against the
another Greg.
Against
Is it you, Greg? Is it you?
Every group of baddies has a Greg.
Punch him in the cock.
Right.
But yeah, they've obviously caught that at least 2 of the bastards that got away from the fight.
I point to them and say, "I want this one dead. He shot me lots."
It's like,
okay,
all right, calm down, big boy. It's like that's not down for you to say now, mate. They're under we've got them, and rest assured, if they've done anything wrong, they'll pay for it. Don't worry.
They will pay for it, I'm sure.
Like the guy in charge is speaking to the rest of you because you made mention of the bandit camp and the gnolls. So he's kind of he wants to know if you could once everyone's sorted out, make sure everyone's friendly and that. If you mind taking him and a couple of guards to the scene of the scene of the battle.
Yes,
not a problem.
Yeah.
If we want to show it off.
There's chat amongst you. Hear them chatting amongst themselves. Obviously, like Hardbook had sent message. Yeah, had sent word and warning to Bargewright Inn about these groups of gnolls. So they're kind of asking, chatting amongst themselves. Are these the same? Are these the same group that we've been warned about and we've been like out on the lookout for, sort of thing?
There was a few crazy ones, man, with all sorts of weird
well,
things. And
they accompany. Well, if you take them, they spend a few minutes like going over the scene. You see all the fucking bodies hacked up, like they're like wrinkling their nose, looking at the hacked up corpses because it's an absolute scene of carnage in the area. like the leader's like nodding his head, and he goes, I think you guys have you've certainly done a thorough job here. And if this is a large group, dangerous group that Harbuck warned us about, you've certainly done us a great service. Come, let's get back to safety. Let's head into town. We'll take care of these bastards that we caught running away. But if we need to speak to you about them or what they were doing, or if you've got any questions of us, then please let us know.
All right. I let him know if I see Gammy Greg out on the street ever again, I'll kill him.
Right,
because he is definitely
the leader comes up to you and he goes, I don't know who you think you are, mate.
Yes, you do.
You try.
I'm Hardy.
You try doing any of that shit. Yeah,
you
attack anyone anywhere, under our jurisdiction, you'll be in trouble. Right, Con, you know that these geezers, they don't fuck about. Most of the time, they're harsh. Most of the time, fair, but the whole place is a little dodgy to you, mate. So they don't fuck about. So
I'd step in to diffuse the situation. I step in front of Hardy and I say, and if you find yourself in Red Larch, come to my baths. 10% off on a Tuesday. Just say you're welcome.
I laughingly tell them not to unless they want to receive a good fisting.
Right. Anyway, Ian, you're kind of warned off that any sort of you attack anyone, even you've done you've killed the gnolls and all the rest of it. You might see yourself as fucking heroes of the day. Blah blah blah. They don't put up with anyone fucking just going around like killing people or attacking people in their town.
I'm sure it'll be self-defense. Don't worry.
Yeah. Well, just be calm. Just behave yourself. That's all we're saying. Just behave yourselves. Come on, let's go.
He shot me and ran off.
Before we get into the inn, right, I'm gonna discreetly go like to each member of the party as if I'm just going up to chat to them and then let them know that obviously so they're clear on that the people in charge in this place I don't have a good feeling about, uneasy. We have to be careful.
Yeah.
These guards around here have all been good lads, but they just follow orders.
Yep.
So, and I make sure everybody knows that it's the people in charge we need to keep an eye out for because.
Yeah, they're not to be messed. They're not to be messed with.
Yeah, I just let each member of the party know individually, so it's not like I'm doing a speech in front of the guards, just so we're all on the same page and know.
Yeah. Okay. Well, on the journey back, that's your two mates, Con. They join you. They're interested to know like where you've been and what you've been doing. And they're sort of genuinely friendly. So they just like fucking want to catch up on your news sort of thing as well.
Yeah, I don't tell them like loads of stuff. But I let them know that after my abuse, I had to go for a bit of a holiday up in Red Larch.
Right. Yeah.
And I've been taking some downtime up there, and where I met, these caravan people, and have been journeying with them.
Oh, okay.
A little bit. I don't go into specifics of what we've done, so that they don't.
They're kind of they push you a little bit on.
I don't
on the rest of the party. Where you met them and are they all right and sort of thing.
Yeah, the only thing I let them know is that is the ridiculously dressed gentleman that owns a whorehouse, and he's.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah,
not me.
Which one?
I'm not ridiculous.
We've got quite a few ridiculously dressed.
Oh, you're wearing a massive top hat and a gaily covered neck scarf and stuff.
I look wonderful, sir.
I don't actually look gaily dressed, as we established earlier in the week. I'm dressed like Sharp currently for this neck of my travels.
Episode.
Yes.
Very
Tomorrow
impressive. Yeah.
I'll be much more gaily dressed, but today,
I thought we established that I pointed out that you didn't go anywhere to buy that outfit, so you
No.
don't have that
no.
I point out to the guards, we also have like renowned
right,
company
boy.
with two wrestlers, renowned wrestlers with us. We might
Am
want to
I-
put on a show.
We're a bit
Really?
tired
What
at
there?
the moment.
Yeah. You got,
Today's the best day.
Brad, are you still, when does your enlarged shit
It's
all
only a
run out?
minute. It would have went when we were searching. So yeah, no, I've got the smaller.
You're back to normal.
Yeah.
All right, okay. They're like they hadn't heard of Blade or Jesus. Probably
What?
just not wrestling fans, perhaps. Where
They give him a flyer.
What?
they-
Incredulous.
Is it?
Haven't heard of us.
they sort of they
fools.
sort of make note that they're chatting to you, Connor, and they, you know, do we need to keep an eye on the big guys?
Oh no, they're all good.
Even the
They're all
mouthy one, the
good.
blue one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he should be all right. I think he's just a bit upset that he had to go shopping.
No shit.
He missed all the fun.
All right.
Yes.
I say
how-
it's all good. It's all good. He'd be good. He calmed down. He's just, he's nearly
calm
died
down,
several
yeah.
times. He's a bit upset.
Yes.
He'd be all good.
All
Everyone's
right, yeah.
good.
All right, cool.
Bastard shot me.
Cool.
He shot me and ran away. Don't like that. How far does my local hero cover? Is it just Red Larch?
Yeah, they're not impressed by you in Bargewright Inn, Ian.
Okay, that's fine.
That's they might have, some of the locals and some people around about in Womford might have you might have done like a good deed, and they might have heard, that they might you might have some good renown there.
Okay.
But in the actual township, the people in charge of it and the guards, etc., they're not impressed by you, mate.
Okay, fine.
Okay. So, right, okay. It takes 3 hours or so.
Is that
So,
long enough for a short rest if we're sitting in the back?
If you're sitting in the back, or unless you want to mess around, do something, anything else, but you can have a short rest in the back of the carts as long as you don't do anything else.
Oh,
The bandits that they captured just sit sullenly in one of the carts with the with some guards. You lot all sit in another one, sort of thing, and you'll make your way back as a merry band.
I roll lots of hit dice.
Right,
yes.
so yeah, hang on. So if you lot want to sort out your hit dice, all that sort of thing, and then I'll apply a short rest.
Right, I'll roll that before I go and get a drink.
Yeah, and then we'll go and get some coffees.
So, yeah, that seems to do something. Fuck.
There's so many dice being rolled, I can't keep
Yes.
track of it.
Mate, I've used 2 of my hit dice. I rolled nicely, so I'm all good.
Right, okay, yeah, that's fine. But they get marked off
rolled
automatically,
2
don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you do it properly, they do.
Just
Yeah,
a
I've done it properly.
quick question
Oh,
for
fucking shit. Oh shit! But never
Deal
mind.
with
I'm-
it in Welsh.
If I'm at the front of the cart with the horse, like obviously riding in the horse and everything, would I need to? Am I allowed to have a short rest? Div?
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
People see, mate, you're not doing a lot. Okay, the militia have got their eye on the bandits, for example. They're taking care of them, so everyone can just take it easy. Even those, if you're like driving one of the carts, Chris, or something like that, you can everyone can take it easy.
Let
guards
Test Boy do the driving.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Test boy drives.
I think still do that.
Basically, Test Boy's got loads of it. It's massive armor class. Like he's brilliant. He's brilliant at everything.
It's got plot armor.
Plot armor.
Right, all good, everyone.
Yeah, done all mine.
There was ever such a lot of dice. Oh, but yeah, it should mark them off automatically.
Yeah, they're all gone.
Yeah, cool. Where's the rests? There we go. That's a pause, a short rest. Right, Stu, I've just put in the chat box the note you found, the letter you found.
All right, okay.
All right.
We praise you for the capture.
What letter did you find?
This was back in, I think Thomas found it, or Silver. Someone found it in the back of the cupboard. Was that with a cross-dressing clothes? Wasn't there a note in? Yeah. It was somewhere there.
Yeah, that's where you got it from.
Okay, all right. There's nothing really. So someone's captured one of their mums, the nobleman from Mirabar. The noble woman from Mirabar. Is your brother actually a girl, Jesus? You can't tell with dwarves, can you? Apart from it says in the Rings of Power, and then you can.
His brother's definitely got a willy. So yeah, that was the that was the note you found in Feathergale Spire.
Want to know what our enemy is planning next? Do not trust Grimjaw and his thugs at Riverguard Keep.
We should be trying to find where Riverguard Keep is.
Oh, that's right. So we don't know what Riverguard Keep is.
Oh,
right.
We were told rough area, and we're heading down to this area because it's closer to the area that it's roughly in, and somebody down here might know where that is.
Right. Anyway,
I understand it. Yes.
Here we go. And a quick. I've put these up before, but a quick. As you're approaching in late afternoon, the sun's pretty low, but you can see the smoke. There's quite a pool of smoke hanging over. Well, they call it the Bargewright Inn, but it's simply it's actually a town. It's a walled town that's been built around the original inn. It's now quite an imposing place. It's about it's not bang on the river. It's about half a mile or so away, but it's set up on the hills, looking down at the Desserin River, and there's like the crossing. The river at this point is really wide. You can have to you can just about pick out the far banks. It's extremely wide. But to get across, there's a bridge, or it's called the Ironford Bridge, but it's actually a set of bridges because the river's so wide. There's several islands at this point, and the Ironford Bridge is a set of bridges connecting these islands across from the Bargewright inside, across directly into the small village of the Womford, which is on the east bank of the Desserin River. Now it's Womford that has the you can't even call it a port, but it's Womford that has the.
Yeah, because if one of these hexes is
where the
10 miles,
where the boats and that pull in, basically.
If one of these hexes is 10 miles wide on the big map that we got, that makes the river about a mile wide.
The Desserin River is massive. It's very wide river, and it's at the point here. It's all meandering and it's pretty slow moving, but it's massive.
Galadriel could swim it.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. The gates are still open now. As Thomas could tell you, they're extremely strict. Is once night falls, there's just like a strict like a curfew. People can go about their business and do what they want in the town, but they're very strict about what time the gates close. And once they do that, no one is let in or out unless you pay quite a hefty, bribe. Well, call it a bribe, but a hefty fee to the gate guards that will that can then let you in.
Are we still with? We're still with the guard.
You're still you're approaching the
I assume
Bargewright Inn
it's
now.
them telling us this kind of as we go along.
Thomas knows as
Yeah.
Thomas knows as well as Thomas was like based out of here.
Why is that, Thomas? Were they attacked? Did they get attacked a lot?
Well, the whole
You've got-
area
you've got
as you
Dirty children that like to come in and fiddle with you, and you can't see them at night time, mate.
You can't see them at night time.
Yeah,
The
it's
ninja.
dangerous.
So these walls are for the ninja children, not to touch it.
Yeah, don't be outside of the walls unless you want a good touching.
by the ninja children. Yes, you can see like Jesus and Blade nodding wisely, taking in this important information, being strangers to this area. Right, the gates are open. As like you drive through them, so they pull up. The guy in charge basically says, "Well, I don't know what you guys want to do. You're welcome to go and stay at the inn somewhere."
Is there a bathhouse nearby?
Actually, before you do that, if you could, before you do leave, if you could come with me to the gatehouse, we just need to just make your mark. We need to sign you in. We need to know who who's in town basically. So we just need you guys to come, make your mark on a bit of paper so we know exactly who's in, who's out. Anyone got a problem with that?
Yeah. No.
Fine.
No.
Yeah, cool.
I have no problem with that.
All right. So,
I just read I'm lawful, so.
Yeah, but basically they take you. The bandits, Gammy, Greg, and co. They're carted off to the jails. You lot are taken to the gatehouse. The guy in charge of this patrol, as it were, he just oversees you, making your mark. You're all counted in. They let you keep your weapons. They don't disarm you or anything like that at all. You're allowed to keep all your gear, bits and pieces. But the guy then tells you, I'm sure I don't need to tell you to like behave yourselves. He's looking at you, Ian.
I apologise to him. I actually
he holds up his hand. That's no problem.
I was angry with him at the time. I apologise. I will not disobey any laws. I promise me.
All right, yeah, understandable. No problem. Just
promise me.
I promise myself. Yes.
Just take it easy, and enjoy yourselves. No messing about.
I add, keep your hands off the kids as well. I say to Ian.
Do not touch children.
Well, one of the blokes taking the names as the you're in mumble something like it says like, oh, that's rich coming from you under his breath, sort of thing, as he's signing you in. But yeah, I'll sign you in. Now the local inn, if you want to spend the night here, is called the Old Bargewright. It's not the original building. It's been rebuilt several times, you reckon, but it's quite an imposing building in the centre of the settlement. But it's got a good reputation, and you lot should be able to spend the evening there if so you choose.
What were we doing with the wagons? We were bringing them for somebody, weren't we?
Oh yeah, you had to. You were going to.
No, these were our wagons that I stole from the.
These are your
naughty wagon man.
They're your wagons that you sort of like been given, like free use of basically, by the guys in Red Larch. So if you ever need a wagons to transport things or anything like that, you've got the use of these wagons and the horses, all that sort of thing. But
what are you planning to stay here for? Just over the night?
I don't know.
It depends on how quickly we get what information we need.
So it's up to you. At the moment, you're at the gatehouse. It just haven't been left by the the captain of the patrol. You haven't really met anyone in charge. Con Thomas knows that the senior sword, who's like in charge of the guards and master of the gate guards, as it were, is a female. She's like fierce as fuck, called Chalaska Murian, known as everyone knows her as Laska in the town. But she's you don't like her. You didn't get on well with her, Con. She's a bitch.
Okay.
The actual inn itself is again run by another fop. But
Another.
as far as you think, as far as in Thomas's view, another fop runs the inn. It's a nice place. Nice place.
Well, Thomas, this is your house, so after you.
Also, you know, Con, that prices here. If you guys want to, stock up, buy things, bits and pieces like that. Now it's quite expensive. Now prices here are 10% above Player's Handbook prices. But Con, you know that it's not the merchants and the shopkeepers trying to have travellers over. It's like, they don't get a choice. It's like it's like an unwritten tax, basically, that the people in charge of the town fucking like add on basically and take.
They find themselves in Cresswell's corner. Rice was on the near post, comes out to Ben Johnson.
Near your football, David.
Should we go and get some rooms?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Get some rooms, put the horses in, get some provisions.
All right, okay. Yeah, the inn has stables. You drive the carts into them. Like there's a couple of stable boys, and that will take care of your horses and the carts for you. But they tell you, if you speak to the governor inside, he'll sort out the charges. As you enter there's warm welcoming lights coming out of the window. Whenever the main door opens, there's a load of noise and revelry comes out. It seems quite a decent place. You enter into the downstairs bar. There's a few. You notice that all the barmaids are young and very good looking.
Well, hello there.
Obviously being picked, and as you sort of like saunter in and begin to come in, you can see a slight figure, a male half elf, wearing an overly floppy hat with a large peacock's feather in it. He's dressed in all sorts of finery. There's all sorts of he's got rings glittering on his fingers and all that. And he's got like a beautifully carved walking stick that he as he saunters over towards you. He says, my.
Look better than Soylent.
Oh, he does. Definitely, yeah. Well, yeah. And he's like, well, my, what? You do immediately. What an interesting addition to our merry band this evening. Welcome, please come into the old Bargewright. Make yourselves comfortable.
Does he have a neck scarf?
Huh?
Does he have a neck scarf?
It's like a rich purple stew. It has silver stitching in it.
Oh.
I
want to compliment him, but no.
Well, as he's looking you all over, and he says, Thomas, welcome back. I haven't seen you for a while. I of course don't believe a word of what of the gossip of why you left suddenly, please, you're welcome. Take your normal table if you wish. He indicates some little table in the corner, sort of thing. He looks over at the rest of you. He's like, as he goes to you, Ian, he goes, "Oh, what a big boy!" And he like touches your chest as you like go in, and then he mentions to Blade and Jesus. He looks at you, looks quizzical, and goes, I'm sure I should know you, gentlemen. It will come to me. It will come to me.
You
It will
probably
come
do.
to me.
Definitely.
It is us, yes.
He goes around the rest of you, welcoming you. He gives you a very long look and a big smile, Silver, and sort of like for the ladies, he goes to try like kiss your finger, sort of thing, and welcome.
No, I pull my hand away.
It's okay. As he does that, he raises his eyebrows. He steps back and just ignores it. He doesn't say anything. But he
I take it all in. I let him kiss my hand, and then I compliment him on his dress as well. Very fine.
He thanks you, and he mentions your good breeding and your manners. But you see when he goes to kiss your hand, because you're out and about a lot, Cara, obviously you're a lady of the woods, you know what I mean. You see his nose wrinkle slightly as he gets close to the kissing your hand, but he makes a good show of it. So he goes on there. He passes you by, Stu. You're in line as he's going through welcoming everyone. He passes by you a couple of times, ignores you completely.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right? And he comes to you last, and he goes, "Oh, my! If it isn't my," and he pauses for a second and says, "competitor." And he says it in like a questioning tone. From Red Larch, he goes, "Are you still working for my dearest Halia?" He obviously knows you. He knows you. You've never come across this bloke before, but he somehow knows you, Stu.
Possibly.
And he offers his hand as if he's for you to kiss.
I just look down at his hand and then just look away.
Oh, he goes, "No matter." And he's like, "Please make yourself."
Sorry, your
please,
name was again, sir?
My name?
Yes.
Oh, did I not mention? I am Nalaska Thairland. I run this establishment, this fine establishment.
I hope it's as fine as your neck scarf, sir.
Oh, he's like he puts a hand to it. He adjusts it subconsciously. He goes, "Well, thank you. He looks over at you lot, but obviously you've had a good old clean up.
Yes, handily.
Yeah, can you imagine? You're not like piling.
Covered in blood.
Yeah. He says, "Well, lovely to meet you all. Please, Thomas can tell you some tales, I'm sure, and make you feel welcome. Your usual table is there if you need anything. Please either let myself know directly or one of my girls. I'm sure they'd be happy to service you." Yeah, and you see him. He does the old pimp walk off. Walking stick. He does.
Oh, that's a proper gentleman. That when he walks off, I say that.
I just glare at Cara.
It's like a smarmy get to me.
Yeah, I agree. I agree, Silver.
Your competition seems quite stiff there, Silent.
That's no
competition. Come on, Jesus! Look at this guy. Look at the way he walks.
I go and get myself a drink.
He as you go up to get some drinks and bits and pieces, he's been. You can see him chatting with a couple of people. Looks over at you. These guys then leave. And as you're coming up to all the drinks, you hear him talking to the girls. This bloke, bar manager, he says, he says, "Oh, apparently we have some. We have some heroes in the establishment. Whatever they order, whatever they wish, it is on me." And then he says, "You know, to a sensible extent." And then so it sounds like your stay, as long as you don't take the piss, is going to be paid for tonight.
Oh, did he say that in front of me so I heard it?
Yes.
Yeah, I nod my thanks.
He actually waited until there was a couple of you up
Yeah.
there, so obviously he wanted his generosity to be heard, sort
Yeah,
of thing.
no,
but,
I acknowledge that, even if it was self-serving, but I acknowledge it. And
no, he nods and raises a perfectly manicured eyebrow, Stu.
I cast Prestigation again, just in case it does
To
anything.
make sure you're all the last of it is off. But anyway, he seems quite welcoming. Now, Thomas, you don't. This is another guy. You don't trust him. You think you've got to be very careful what you say in his presence. You don't trust him at all. He's very friendly and all the rest of it. You wouldn't maybe mess with him. You know, he's the sort of guy you say the wrong words to and they go missing within a couple of days. But he's a nice guy. But you know, don't be very careful what you say around him. Right. What do you all want to do then? Are you gonna?
Yeah.
I just want to. Yeah.
By the time you finish, let's say it's getting on. It's dinner time, so you want to have some dinner and
I think so.
Oh yeah.
Stuff
Drink
like that. Yeah.
Drinks.
A glass of wine, some nice dinner, and I'm off to bed. It's been a hell of a day for me.
Right, he's Nalaska's generosity doesn't extend to beautiful private rooms for you all. You're sort of, as you're shown to your rooms, you're like in a big like fucking like
Yeah.
public room sort of thing.
How much are the rooms?
You're not sharing with other people. You've got your own room just for you, that sort of thing. But it's like it's pretty basic stuff.
Yeah, that's cool. As long as I can sleep.
Got a luxury in here.
You want another room, Stu?
I was thinking of it, but if we're all going to stay in the same room, that might be more sensible, actually.
Yeah, it's they basically they put you all together. It's pretty basic, but it'll do.
Are we going to top up on supplies and stuff, or are we going to do that tomorrow?
You might have to do that tomorrow.
Okay.
But by the time you finish your dinner, yeah, you can do. But as Thomas says, there's you kind of pay a premium here, sort of thing.
I don't mind that.
Yeah.
Literally just going to pick up a couple of things. Otherwise, I'm not good.
All right, cool. Well, unless anyone wants to piss about in particular.
Yeah, just before I start my prayers.
Yeah.
Did we pick up anything from these guys, the bandits and the gnolls? Is there any items we didn't, did we?
Well, Ian took a couple of trophies, as it were, like the sword with the shark's teeth on and stuff like that. But
there was nothing.
And the nipple rings. I took the nipple rings.
But there was nothing that looked anything like no amulets or fancy looking weapons or
boots or anything like that.
Old Nipples had a strange. He had a holy symbol on him, basically. But that's just like a bit of flavour. He was obviously some sort of a caster, a priest. And
there was nothing in the camp at all or anything.
Nothing in the bandits. No bandit chest.
There was.
Yeah.
No. Now, as I'm sure you're all as expected. As expected after one of the most epic fights you probably have ever had. After that,
I would have been more shocked if there was.
You were dismayed.
We found the forest bandits had actually not one copper piece between them at all.
Yeah, they're shit bandits, man.
Well, you were. This is quite strange because normally in a bandit den or a bandit camp, for a start, this one wasn't that well hidden, and it was quite close to the actual road. So perhaps it was hastily set up or temporary, but normally a bandit group, like a well entrenched bandit group, would have their spoils of robbery, etc., with them. That would be expected. You would expect to find some sort of money, some sort of goods, valuables, as it were. These guys had absolutely bugger all.
Thinking back on it, because does it seem like it was
these guys have
like a
bugger all.
fake,
I mean,
a fake
just
bandit camp?
I was going to say, Div, just because part of my backstory is of the bounty hunter, as his comms, isn't it?
They got better.
Yeah.
So we would have, it just. You're saying it just didn't like sort of seem right.
Correct.
Would
it didn't seem right to you, Dave? As in, well, for a fact, these old Nipples and the old Barnacle boys, that's you never seen anything like that before.
Yeah.
The guys who had the shells decorated, like in him. It's like, what fucking sort of freak are you, mate? You know what I mean?
Okay.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Yeah.
Barnacle Bob.
Now you, I would say, yeah, you and Thomas, you've had you know some of the ne'er-do-wells around the area, and some of the guys that were there in the camp. Now, obviously, were known to the guards as well. Were known to the militia. A couple of them are known rascals. No one particularly important or evil, but they're known rascals basically. So yes, some of them were fucking bandits, but the others, like, you haven't come across any of that sort of shit before.
Yeah, I think we need to have a chat with Greg in the morning. I'm not dead.
Yeah. They were taken. All of the bandits that they captured were taken away to be fucking thrown in jail, basically.
Yeah, we'll have a chat with them in the morning, I think.
All right, cool. Yeah. No
if
worries.
Thomas, you think that's something you can arrange?
I'm going to ask. To be honest, I wouldn't trust anybody in these places. Absolutely no one.
Well,
Someone's going to help you. They're going to probably try to sell you down the river. So
you wouldn't trust their answers even if they told you something?
No, they're all a bunch of thieving, backstabbing kids.
Hold on. Did they say that Harbuck told them that we were coming?
But they mentioned that Harbuck, they received warning from Harbuck about the gnolls. Remember when you took out the first big group and he went back to Red Larch? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And Harbuck did say that he would get word out to the local settlements.
So they didn't know we were coming here.
They didn't know you were coming here,
right,
in particular, but they had been warned about a large, dangerous group of gnolls.
No, I was just wondering whether if they knew that we were coming, then they set up a fake camp to ambush us along the way.
But not that you know of, Joe.
Yeah, that falls apart if they didn't know we were coming.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So, sorry, Chris, did you want to do?
No. Sorry, I just wanted to know before I start praying. We do watches as well, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Sounds sensible.
Yeah, no problem. No problem. Right. Okay. There's no other questions for today. There you go. The night passes without incident. All of you sleep very well because you had an absolutely exhausting day. Yesterday. So everyone has a real good kit. Thanks to their lucky stars, they're still. Oh, here we go.
Sorry, carry on.
First thing in the morning. People are trying to
Repeat 6.
Someone hit him. Someone stop him.
I'm off as well. Sorry.
Oh, there you go.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I've done the good berry spell again and distributed them equally again.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Oh, lovely.
So everyone's got a good berry again, yeah. And
Yep.
right, okay, no worries. Okay. There's no need to cross off any food or water. That was all. That's all been taken care of. And you wet.
15 good berries yesterday anyway, so
You had, you were stuffed full of good berries. Actually, Silver doesn't want any more good berries. She's become allergic to them.
Yeah.
It's not, no, I don't want any more of those. Thank you. Anyway, really good night's kip. You can breakfast. Breakfast is paid for as well. If you go down, you can have a hearty breakfast. Nalaska, the half elf.
Nalaska, or what's his name?
His name is Nalaska. Nalaskar. Nalaska. Nalaska. Now he runs the inn. You don't know whether he actually owns it, but he runs it. He's not around in the morning. He's nowhere to be seen. But the staff look after you, sort out your breakfast and that.
Thomas, who's the people we want to speak to? Who's the best people to speak to find out about who would have sold this book on? One we were trying to find out about.
I have no idea. Lasker? Is she? I don't know, Dave. Who would I know? Is like the head hunt. Lasker's a head hunter for all the guards here. If that's her name.
Lasker is she's the
she basically runs this place.
She's called the Senior Sword, which is she runs the militia. She runs the guard. She runs the military side of things.
So who is the who runs the rest of it?
You don't actually know.
Right.
You don't actually know.
Would you know
who runs the town?
Would you know who we could go to speak to? Anyone that would be useful in regards to the trade, who may have traded this book away or anything like that?
Your best bet would be the guards, or trying to pick up gossip in a pub, although that's not so reliable. The information that you had though was that he got the trader who sold the book in Red Larch. He got it off a riverboat trader. Now they pull into the docks at Womford.
We actually do have the name of the riverboat trader, don't we? Because the guy dealt with him previously.
Do we want to head to Womford?
And knows his pattern.
No, it was the trader passed through that we knew. I don't think we knew who he actually.
Because he sold it to the guy that we got it from in Red Larch knows the trader and is a regular one that passes by all the time. So we can start with finding out where he is. And
where he is.
He was on a route.
He was heading on a trade route. He was heading up north through Westbridge, and you decided not to follow him, but to head straight to Womford, basically.
Yeah. So sort of, we're going to try and find out when he's due back, or.
Dave, after breakfast, I'm going to head down to see if we can have a little chat with one of the surviving bandits.
Right? Yeah. Sure. Okay, so
I'm also going to be doing like head counts and working out how many guards and that are there actually here.
Oh, it's very well defended, Con.
Yeah, I just want to get numbers, like try and just going around.
Well, it's a force of well over 100 men.
So there's okay.
Well over 100 men, and a lot of them are veteran fighters, mate. There's a few, they just you pull in. You got to take your time. Do guard duties. No, they live here, Bargewright Inn.
All here.
Yeah, some of the local guys who then act as gate guards and do patrols and that. Some of they're a few of them are just local guys, like your mates, for example. Yeah, they're like local dudes from the area that have just have joined up. But a lot of them excuse me, a lot of them are veteran fighters, mate.
Okay.
They're,
I'm
they're,
going
they're not to be messed with.
if we can get an interview.
Yeah,
or a little
sure.
chat, you know,
Sure.
with the bandits.
Okay, so Thomas is going to try that.
Go with him.
The rest of you,
If he's
are you
all
gonna
right.
do? You're going to go. You're going to. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Go with
Yeah,
yours.
I'll go with him. And after
I'm-
Thomas is free,
I get escorted by the ladies.
Indeed,
Yeah.
you're very popular. Yes.
I'm keeping a good eye out, Div, for any followers or anyone watching us or anything like that.
Oh, right, yeah, understood.
And
Yeah.
just as a side note, so I don't just say this. While I'm in here, I'm keeping an eye out. If anybody's talking to me, I'm talking to someone. If I think they're lying to me, right, I'm listening for that, just in case people are trying to pull fast ones. You know.
Oh, okay.
So I'm doing that. I'm not just going to say, "Oh, I want to see if someone's lying." I'm on edge all the time, seeing if anybody I think's telling me porkies or whatever.
All right, okay.
So
Right.
just to let you know right now before we have any interaction, and so it's not just like, oh, I do this, I do. I'm going to be like that always in here because
Yeah, sure.
okay,
You're pretty like fucking turn on to that sort of thing, aren't you, Con? Yeah, your insight is good, isn't it?
He's turned on by that sort of thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. If I rub myself, I get a bonus.
Oh, I love
Get a
it when
bonus
someone
plus
lies
2.
to me.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I love it
When they tell me
filthy
porkies.
lies to me.
filthy
Yeah, all right, Con. No worries, man.
Okay,
No
Well,
worries. Right, Ian, you're going to head out to do a bit of shopping.
I'm gonna do. Can I
I'm going with him
sell?
I'm going to go with Hardy because I want to go to the shops.
Yeah, I am as well.
Yeah, so if I can sell my chainmail and buy Splint, if they were to a part exchange kind of thing.
You want to do part exchange, do you?
If they
I'll go
do,
with them as
if
well.
they do that, yeah.
Right. Okay. So, all right. So
Parts
Stu,
exchange.
Stu, Ian, Keith,
And Brad.
And Brad.
Yeah.
Brad's going shopping
So
as
all
well.
the
yeah,
lads.
so-
are all
All
going
the lads go shopping.
and Thomas is escorting the ladies to the
Thomas,
to do
Thomas,
investigating.
Thomas and the ladies go to beat up some prisoners.
Yes, he's Charlie with his angels.
Yeah.
I'm better off not going to that place because the guy doesn't like me there, and I'm not
Yeah,
like
yeah,
him, so I'll
perhaps.
stay
Yeah,
away.
perhaps the sensible option.
Yes.
Yeah. Right now, dudes. Rules are
10% extra.
right. If you want to buy something, it's 10% on players' handbook prices. If
Yep.
you're selling something, all right, it's normally you get 50%. You get 40%.
Okay. Right.
Okay. So that's
Yep.
the rules. I trust you if you can work that, if you can work it out and do the bits and pieces. So I'm not having to
Yep.
micromanage your inventories. That'll be really good.
Yep. I'm just
All right.
working it out
I'm
now.
not going to buy anything. I want to go more so to see if I can just talk to the random traders and stuff and see what they know of the barge people, the barge kind of traders,
shit.
as it were, to see if I can
Phone.
get information on them.
Oh, okay.
So if I
Okay.
can roll or anything like that, I'm just generally trying to find some information on them. I don't really want to buy anything as such.
But how are you approaching that, Brad? How are you bringing up the subject of talking about river traders in particular?
I guess
What sort of angle do you come at it from?
I'm probably making them aware that I'm trying to track down who sold the book.
All right.
I'm
Okay.
trying to track down who found this book so I can find out essentially where a family member has gone.
Oh, right. So you bring sort of like your brother into it, and you're
Yeah.
his brother, and you're looking, and he's missing all. Oh, right. Or you don't go into details, but that's you sort of like come in from that
Yeah.
angle. All right. Fine. Okay. That's cool.
I'm going to give them a brief so that they don't just think I'm a random person asking, but also
Yeah.
so that they actually know I'm
Right.
sincere and not just looking for trouble.
Yeah. All right. Fine. No worries.
I have a question.
Yes, mate.
Can Brad, how Brad can grow in size? Yeah.
Yes.
Can he just grow his member on its own? Or does he not have that control?
I knew that would be the question as soon as I heard words. Brads can grow in size. I knew immediately what the rest of the question would
There's
be.
obviously no one around in Con's house anywhere near where he's talking.
Can he just grow his member? Jesus, could
That's
you
a
answer that
question he's
question
gonna have to
for
just
us,
wonder.
please?
That's going to be after a question. He's just going to have to wonder.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can dream about that at night and wonder.
Oh God!
You can lose
Your
sleep
big
over that at
fat-
night time.
Thomas is tossing and turning at night. If Jesus can grow in size, does his penis grow proportionately?
Right. Anyway, we know now. I know what everybody's doing.
I don't suppose there's any kind of tailors in this place as well, is there?
Yeah, there is. There's nowhere
I go and buy some
particularly
clothes again, are you?
nowhere particularly nice, Stu. Like as like the it's a busy place. But it's not run down.
You
But
could probably get an apron.
it's pretty filthy, mate. There's no proper roads. It's like it's mud everywhere, sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? It's very easy to like, for example, Stu, you after breakfast you walked out and you thought, oh no, I'm not going to put on my best shoes today, for example, and it's a decent place, but it's not luxury by any
Nowhere
statement.
that I could buy a better neck scarf than one that's made of purple and tinged with silver.
No, he definitely ordered that off Amazon or something like. That's
fucking Neverwinter. What's the no from Baldur's Gate? Baldur's Gate is posher than Neverwinter.
Yeah, that's been
definitely been shipped from Baldur's Gate. That has.
That's been handmade and imported. So it was a very nice piece, Stu, that caught your eye. Absolutely.
Okay.
Right.
Well, okay, I don't bother then. I'm just going to buy how many healers kits can I buy, Div? As many as I have coin, or just?
Well, how much do they want? What's in a healer's kit, and what do you get with them? That's the
They're 5 gold each.
Is that the thing that just allows you to do
stabilizing and stuff?
Stabilize people.
Yeah.
But you can do it 10 times with a healer's kit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll say he's got 4 available now, Stu.
Okay. Yeah, I'll have them.
All right. Okay.
All right, that's it. Other than that, I'll accompany Brad if he doesn't mind.
Yeah, you can join me. I might make trouble, so I don't know if you want to.
No, that's fine.
I seem to make trouble in lots of places.
All right, cool. Well, yeah, just pay 10% extra, Stu.
Sure.
On it all, mate, and then you know how to add it to your inventory and stuff.
Yeah, I've already got some already. So.
Right, cool.
Actually, Silent, I seem to think everywhere you are with me is where I seem to cause trouble.
You're welcome.
I don't remember this before I met you.
Right, I'll just do quickly Jesus' little trip, asking about river trade, etc. Now, as expected, Brad, they're fairly friendly. No one's unfriendly or really clams up or anything like that. But they don't really seem to know any. They don't have any particular great details for you, and the answer in most cases seems to point pretty quickly to if they tell you, oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear about your situation. The best place to ask, if not the guards here, but head across the Ironford Bridge to Womford. That's where the traders pull in. There's a small docks at Womford. That's where the river traders pull in. Maybe you'll have better luck asking there. But that seems to be that's an answer that comes up more than once, Mike.
Is there like a portman or anyone specific who manages that or anything like that? Do I get
no? No, it doesn't sound like you don't get a name of anyone in charge.
And these are two separate places, aren't it? So Womford is its own thing.
Womford is its own town. It's on the opposite side. They're kind of mistaken. Womford is mistaken as like the docks for Bargewright Inn, as it were. Unofficially, maybe that's the case, but they're two separate places.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Right.
Okay, that satisfies me.
Womford is under the protection of the guards of the militia at Bargewright Inn.
Okay.
Right. So yeah, that answer comes up more than once. Get across the bridge, head into Womford down to the docks. That's where that's where the traders pull in. So you don't think they're fucking bullshit or make that? It's just it's a simple question. You get a simple answer to that.
Okay.
But in the meantime, Thomas and the ladies heads to the office of the militia. You walk in, Con. The guards in there, they're going about all their business and that. You know most of them. They all they nod greetings to you. Some of them are you more friendly with. Say hello, come over and shake your hand. All right, and just ask how you've been, all that sort of thing.
Good, all good.
Yeah.
I pose a question: would it be okay if we could just have even a supervised chat with a couple of the old bandits that got brought in that attacked us? We have some questions that maybe they can answer. Would that be a possibility? At some point this morning.
He asked a couple of guards. They said we'll check for you. Don't go anywhere.
Nice one, thank you.
We just check. They disappear for 10 minutes or so. Con. You're left twiddling your thumbs for a little while. When the bloke returns, he heads back to like his desk, and you can see this fucking fierce-looking lady enters the room. She's got real steely glaze. She looks across at you like each one of you, and fucking just holds your eyes for a second as she's like fucking looks you up and down.
Lascars, pleasure to see you again.
Right, she nods at you. He goes, Thomas. She holds her.
Everything well?
She holds her arm out to greet you. But there's no friendliness. There's no friendliness in her face. She doesn't smile at you, but she greets you. She holds her arm
for a hug.
That's up to you, Con. Do you mistake it
for a hug? Yeah. Right. Good to see you.
Right, you go in for a hug. She she lowers her shoulder, bats you, just pushes you away slightly, but she does. She claps you on the shoulder, by the neck, and fucking squeezes hard. Just looking at you. Right. He goes, all right, it's all right. Hello, Thomas. But let's not get too friendly. What can I do for you?
We were hoping, even supervised, if we could have a little chat with. We got attacked yesterday. Coming here.
So I've heard.
And we were hoping. Obviously, a couple got away, which were apprehended by your wonderful lads.
Well,
we've got a few questions and wondered if we could have a little conversation with them this morning.
Yeah, there's well, I wouldn't mind it. There's some things that need to be cleared up, like as for example, who did the attacking?
They did, along with a load of crazy. What are they called again?
Knowles.
The Knowles.
Knowles. Yes.
That was quite a group you. That was quite a group you and your friends took down.
Yeah. Well,
certainly no mean feat. And
first off, abused by this lot.
You have our thanks.
And then absolutely mullered by them.
No, you have our thanks. That was no mean feat. We thank you for that. You can question a couple of them.
Thank you.
One, unfortunately, had an accident in the night.
Which one was that?
Oh,
What was the name of the one? I can't remember his name.
She
Greg. Was it Greg?
She shrugs and waves her arm, waves her hand away, dismisses it as if she's talking about a fucking gnat. No, Greg's Gammy Greg. He's still down there, fucking idiot.
I thought Greg was the one that escaped from the Feathergate
was.
Spire. Was there
Yeah,
another Greg?
that was Gregory. That was Gregory.
This is Greg.
Yeah. This is Gammy Greg. This is another one.
Have you only got a small pool of NPC names to pull from, Div?
Well,
not Greg again.
Well, to be honest, until Yagler said, "Oh, it's not Greg again, is it?" And I thought, "Oh fuck, I've used Greg already, haven't I?" But it was too late.
Those favourite names.
And then we're gonna come across the fucking the big bad evil guy.
Yeah,
Greg.
And Grant.
Greg, Lord of Darkness.
Everyone's got shot out window.
That owns a sandwich shop and does nice pastries.
Can we chat
Chilaska
now
says
before
you've
they have
got
any more accidents?
Chilaska says you got half hour with them. Guys, I'll send a couple of my lads with you to make
Cheers.
sure.
Thank you very much.
Just to ensure your safety, obviously.
Of course.
She goes, be gentle with them.
Oh yeah. We're just going to question them.
All right, okay. She calls over a couple of guys who are about to like head out. She heads over. She's talking to them. You can't hear what she's saying. These guys they look over at you. Sort of like they nod.
Are they distracted by the lovely ladies that are with me?
I was about to say one of them looks over and you see him. He's moving his head down, trying to look fucking like around their arses and that. But
I'm keeping a good watch out and hear out of everything. I'm just being muted. Do I hear what they're saying in their conversation?
No.
Okay.
No. But they're obviously it's obviously about you. They look over. They nod to this woman, and then they motion you. They motion you to follow. They don't ask for your weapons or anything like that. You can keep your weapons on you. But obviously, pretty much everyone in here is fucking armed and armored and armed to the teeth as well. So, but they don't ask you to give over any weapons. But one of them nods and he motions over to. He goes, "Yeah, follow me," and takes you down flight of stairs into a rather fucking damp, fucking basement type area. Very dimly lit. Heavy barred doors leading off from a couple of corridors. Takes you down to a couple of them. And goes, "Yeah, be my guest." He goes, "If you need us, we'll just be outside the cells."
I was going to
You see him.
say to the two ladies, do they want to go in and ask the questions, and I'll be outside chatting with the lads.
Right, anyway, he jangles the keys. He unlocks he unlocks. Let's say he unlocks Greg's cell. Swings it open. You can see like fucking Greg like huddled, like fucking in some blankets in the corner. He's been stripped off. He's in his long johns basically, dirty old long johns. But he's a lot less threatening than he was yesterday. But he glances up and scowls at you as you guys come in.
I asked the ladies if they want to do the honours, and I'll stay and chat with the guards outside.
Okay, as you three, like you, Phil and Dave, Bill and Chris, like saunter in, like he looks up, he gives like a grin. And he said, I can only handle two. I'm getting old."
You want to do the questioning, Dave?
Old Gammy Greg.
Yeah, you can see he's got a bit of a club foot, or so his leg's slightly twisted, sort of thing in his long shots. Yeah, he doesn't seem particularly like scared, but he's putting a bit of bravado at the moment.
Did you say the guards come in the room, or
No, they haven't come in the room.
Can they see in the room?
That doesn't seem to bother them either.
Don't hurt him too much.
Did we say we wouldn't hurt him? Sorry, I wasn't listening.
Yeah, we did agree not to kill them, didn't we?
Yeah.
Not really agree. It was more just go easy than.
I know.
Yeah.
We will get in trouble if you kill him or any of them. Then it's going to be trouble. So don't do that.
Oh, all right. It's probably best if someone else questions them then, because I'll use my knives.
Use your whip. Take his bollocks off with your whip, like you did with the Knolls.
No.
Did a question.
Do non-lethal damage.
Yeah. When we go in there, Div, do we see any sort of tattoos or anything on his body?
No, I said he's in long johns, a filthy pair of long johns, mate. So there's no there's no any visible signs of tattoos on his face or fucking hair or anything like that. No.
Okay, I'll just say to him. So why was you camping out there in the forest when we come across you?
Well, little lady, you basically just answered your own question, haven't you? We were out camping.
Oh, was you?
No crime in that. Lovely. No? Yeah.
And whereabouts are you?
I'm same as anyone. I like a bit of fresh air.
Okay, fair enough. And where was you coming from?
What do you mean? Where we was coming from?
Well, you was camping. So where do you come from? Are you just travellers? Are you just adventurers?
I'm from Womford, mate.
Womford. Okay.
He's known here, isn't he, Div?
Yeah, just yeah. He's like a local rascal.
Local rascal.
You would guess that it's not his first time in these cells.
Yeah.
He seems pretty sure of himself at the moment. He's fucking, yeah.
He's different to what those, like the guy with the nipples and stuff like that,
Yeah.
shells and stuff like that. Isn't it? Okay.
The guy with the nipples.
So, yes.
I think all guys have nipples, don't they?
Well, you know what I mean. The ones with
the guy with specific
I'm going to enter the room.
It was a bit.
He glances up as Thomas comes in. You see him. You see him sneer slightly, but he does. But he does back up on the bed a little bit.
What were they? Were they just humans that we was fighting against then, Div? The bandits.
Yes.
Yeah. Well,
Greg.
Go on.
Greg, I have a question for you, mate. I said, if we head
you
into
have
Womford,
to. I've told you. I told you before. I don't deal with kids.
If we head into Womford, who do we need to speak to concerning stolen goods?
What do you?
What's
stolen goods?
Pull out a knife while I ask him this.
Did you see any stolen goods while we were out camping?
I said, who do we need to go and speak to if we want to inquire about buying stolen goods and transporting stolen goods? Who's in charge in Watford?
He's sort of like he looks at you and he spits on the floor. He goes, I don't know nothing about that.
Ladies, should we hold him down while I cut off his manhood?
Yeah, sure, no worries. I'll grab him.
And then we can see how long he's.
Right, okay. No. He said he changes his tune quick, like as you come over. No, there's no need for that. There's no need for that. You see,
but then answer the question.
He's got one hand held up, like trying to placate you, and the other hand he's got up over his bollocks, sort of thing. He goes,
We
no,
want
no,
to sell
there's
or
no need
buy
for that. There's no need for that.
Who do we speak to?
Um,
And if you give us the wrong name, we will be back here.
he goes, well, I don't even know who's there. I don't even know
You
who's
do?
Listen,
there at
it's
the
got
moment.
nothing. It's got nothing to do with you.
They
We're
come
looking for. We're looking
come
for
and go.
someone who deals with who deals with stolen goods. We're not
Greg,
after you.
He goes, come on, you know, like loads of them. I don't know who's there at the moment. There's a
Greg, if
there's
I
a
have to
few
come
there's a
back
few
and
of
you
them
don't
that do.
give me a name, I'm going to take your manhood, I'm going to cut off your legs and your arms, rip out your tongue, and heal you so you spend the rest of your life like that.
He's
Garth
shouting
can do the healing.
he's shouting out, God, you hearing? Are you listening to this? You hearing this? Right, one of the guards comes to the door and looks in.
Not doing nothing, guard. Look, I don't know what he's whinging about. We've asked him a few questions.
He looks at you because you got your knife out. He goes, Thomas, put that away, mate.
I put it away.
Right, and he goes, you shut the fuck up, and he closes the door, leaving you like in there with him. Like he like this bloke that the door closes, and he's looking around like really scared. He's like he's still scared. He put the knife away, but he's shaking.
He only told you to put your knife away, though, didn't he? Didn't tell me to put my knife away as I pull my knife out.
No, ladies. There's no need for this. There's no need for this. You know what it's like, Thomas. They're all at it over there, mate. It's like
you have a boss. Just give us his name. We won't say you gave it to us. We're just going around making some inquiries, but at least we know who we're looking for.
Right.
And then you can go on your way once they let you out of here for whatever misunderstanding you are with those boys. Otherwise, we will come back. We wait until you're let go of. We wait until you're not in here.
We'll wait until you're camping again.
We'll pay you a visit. You want that?
Right.
I'm very calm.
Yeah, you are. Could I have? Where are we? What's it called?
Intimidation.
Yeah. Can I have an intimidation?
Are you really good at that, Con? Because I'm shit at it.
No, I'm rubbish at it.
Out of Silver, and who's got the knife out, and Cotton, who's doing like the questioning. Basically, out of the three of you, out of Con, Chris, and Dave, you can take whoever's best at intimidation, and you can roll with it at advantage.
Who's the best at intimidation?
I have nothing to mind.
All right, isn't it?
Who's got at
the
least
little one?
Out of those three, yeah, but I've got the best intimidation.
Yeah, but you're not here.
I know that.
Guys, who has it? I've got 0 to my intimidation.
I've got 0.
I've got 0 as well.
So who's gonna go for it?
Me or you, Con? Because Cara's not really interested. Hey.
All right, okay. I'll give you the choice. Before you make the roll, we'll either do one of you makes the roll at advantage, or all three of you can make a roll, and it's a group check, but 2 of you have got to make it. 2 of you have got to make it.
What do we go for? Advantage?
It's my choice. One roll with advantage, or all 3 of you make it, but 2 have got to be winners.
One roll of advantage.
Yeah, that's statistically better.
That's better, isn't it?
Yeah.
How do you get advantage? Do I just click advantage? No.
You could click advantage at the bottom,
On
and then make an intimidation check. Whoever's decided to roll the dice.
I'm sorry if this is terrible.
No worries, mate.
Go on, Con.
It's a roll, isn't it? That'll do.
Oh yes, that's good.
That's quite good.
That's very good.
Not bad.
Did you roll, Con?
Yeah,
16.
Oh, sorry, I'm stuck on Death by Snoo from Stuart. Why am I stuck on that?
Scroll down, perhaps.
There we go. Yeah, so I need to scroll down. Here we are.
It's not my fault you wanted to look at Death by Snoo.
I've got stuck on.
Oh God.
Right. Well, he starts babbling like as you lot sort of like close in on him. He starts babbling. But he shouts for the guard a couple more times, but it's obvious that the guard doesn't get. He's not going to be opening up that door, and he's getting no help there. But he basically says like it's like, listen, it's got nothing to do with me. Like he goes, I don't know. It could be any of them. It could be any of them from there. But he goes, I've seen. He goes, I've seen Sholar. I've seen Sholar up with Grimjaw's mob.
Ah,
Dun dun
that's the-
dun.
Grimshaw's mob.
Oh, I touched it in Celestial.
It's no good to anyone.
As was your last one.
Oh no, I did that on purpose.
Oh, okay.
Grim. What?
remember Grim from someone's. There was a
The
Grim,
note.
weren't there?
The note I was
Yeah, the
talking
note.
about.
Yeah, yeah.
That was quite handy, wasn't it? I was talking about the note about the water people, and then suddenly, I'm scrolling up. I still can't find it. Fucking hell, where has it gone? Oh, there's so many healings.
It's not.
Yeah, there was a lot of hit dice rolled.
Oh,
Where's
yeah.
it gone?
That was you, Stuart. Just go past that.
Do you want me to post it again?
No, I found it.
There you go. Again. So just so everyone has got some of the.
Where did we get this note from?
Silver or Con found it in the when they were searching in the tower. It was either in the Lord's bedroom or on his desk or in.
It was on Maroska's desk.
There we go.
At Feathergale Spire. I know that was eternity ago.
Who was
Jamie,
Maroska?
I know it gets difficult.
Was he the lead one?
Yes.
He
Oh,
escaped, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Got away. Yeah.
Then that makes these Grimjaw people potential allies.
What? Hold on.
If he wants to know what they're doing and referring to them as thugs and stuff, the enemy of the enemy.
I want to know what our enemy is planning next, and do not trust Grimjaw and his thugs at Riverguard Keep. They helped the monks across the river. Your beloved queen. Is that name familiar? The Kalanoffs? Is that like
No,
like this?
no.
Okay.
But like I said, that's essentially the enemy of our enemy.
But we've been told by Thomas not to trust anyone here, and Grimjaw seems to be a leader of some bandits that live in Riverguard Keep.
But we may gain favour with them by informing them of this. Makes no difference to us whether they want to go and attack each other, but if we inform them of this, we've at least given them something. They may give us something in return.
What, we just tell them that Mareska thinks he's a thug?
No, that he's actively trying to get information on what they're up to.
No, I don't think his enemy is Grimjaw. He said, I want to know what our enemy is planning next, and do not trust Grimjaw and his thugs. I don't think that means that his enemy is Grimjaw. I think the enemy is a separate person. Unless I'm reading that wrong. But in English, that there's like an Oxford comma missing from there. So So it's what I want to know.
You're really impressing me at the moment with your talk of commas and stuff.
Yeah, I only learnt recently what an Oxford comma is, and it's still confusing.
So do we get that Sholar is like the leader of Grimjaw's mob? Or
Sholar was with.
So what he said to you, Con, as you like press forward, is he's saying it's got nothing to do with me. And he was saying, I don't know who's there. He goes, I don't know who's around there at the moment, but he goes, what did he say? He said, all I know is that I've seen Sholar hanging about with Grimjaw's mob. Please don't hurt me.
No, we won't. No, thank you. I would lay low if I was you over the next couple of weeks.
Con, you were looking out for like signs of lying and that as well. Could you make an insight check, please, mate?
Ah,
Do we know where the Sacred Stone Monastery is?
No, you don't, Brad.
Oh, rubbish.
oh dear. You're obviously distracted there, Con.
What can you, well, when you're older, what can you do when you're older?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Well, you can take you can take that.
Have you got inspiration?
How you want, mate? As far as you know, he's you reckon he's telling the truth. He seems to be like a coward, and like you're like started threatening him. But
he's buckled.
Yeah. But
Would I be able to put an insight, Div?
You can't. No, I'm not. No, Chris, I'm sorry. I'm not having everyone go just because Con's failed. Everyone fucking starts rolling dice. I'm like, I'm sorry, but like, Con did say also that he was looking out for that sort of thing as well.
Sure,
mate,
no worries.
All right.
I just let him know before we leave. I said if you send any warnings or they are even prepared for us in any way, we'll know who and where to come.
He's like,
and then I leave.
Well, I'm hardly going anywhere, am I? He's like,
and then that's me done. There, I thank the guards outside. I don't know if the ladies still have things to talk to them about.
Yeah, ladies, if Chris and Dave, if you want to press it in any way or whatever.
No. I'm just gonna walk away.
I offer him a good berry.
Away.
I offer him a good berry.
Right, he shakes his. He obviously don't trust you. Like he shakes his head. He doesn't know you're offering him a good thing. He's obviously just been threatened. He shakes his head. Like
I'll leave that there for you for later, and then I'll punch him in the face.
Oh, that's nice.
Don't call me fucking little again. And I'll walk out.
Okay. Yeah, you sort of like make his nose bleed, Chris. That's the last thing you see as you walk out of the door. The guard like opens the door up, ushers you out. You just see him holding his hand to his nose. There's some blood coming through his fingers, and that looks very sorry for himself. But all right, okay.
Sure.
The guard speaks to you, so he goes, "You done?"
Yeah, all good. Thank you very much.
Okay, yeah, out. They close. They lock the door back up. Yeah, one of them just says, you hear some snivelling from the cell. She like, "Shut up!" And he's just you just walk up, back up the stairs, and out. There's no sign of Laska there anymore. She's gone. She hasn't even waited to see how you got on or anything like that. Right. So is everyone sorted with Ian? Did you manage to sort yourself out?
All sorted.
You're all good.
What was the better version of Silent? Where did he go?
Oi.
Oh.
There's only one Silent, and that's me.
He's a good meter and greet with
I
that
can't
guy.
remember his name, but
Very good meter and greeter.
Purple Necktie. What was he called?
Do you want to seek him out, Brad, for anything?
Potentially, yeah. What was he called?
His name's Nalaska.
I got confused, Div, because I thought that's what the woman's called as well.
It's very, 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 very similar. His name is Nalaska. Her name is Chalaska.
Ah, Chola. Right, okay.
Chalaska, and that she's known as Laska. His name is Nalaska.
And they're not related. It's
like Greg and Greg.
It's Greg and Greg.
And Palaska.
Fantasy Greg and Fantasy Greg. Nalaska.
Yeah. No, yeah, but very similar. I can see where the confusion comes from, but no, they're not related.
Okay, that's good.
I say to Silent, should we not this letter? Should we not go and interrogate him some more? Your better double. Should we not go and interrogate him some more over this letter? We can
Sorry, my what?
Huh?
Ma, what?
You'll bet a double. We can go and find out some information from him regarding this, maybe.
Mm.
1 second. One second, Stu. 1 second. 1 second.
Have you got a picture of him?
No, I'm just checking something. Oh, he's better looking than you, Stu.
Oh no!
I speak the truth. See?
No!
I speak the truth. It's just.
I mean,
Stu,
I know my
you're Stevie, mate.
I know my stats are terrible, but that adds
No.
insult to injury.
I say to Silent, are you intimidated by him? Is that why?
Now. I'll come along with you. That's fine. However, Thomas said, "Be mindful of all the people here, and that they speak mostly lies."
Yeah, but if they give us any information pointing to directions of things, then we can make up our own mind on who's
Okay.
good, who's not.
So we're asking him about
wanna
your
find out
brother's
where that-
book.
Well, I want to find out where the monks are. Where are the monks close by here somewhere? Someone must know about some monks nearby. Potentially, they may be the enemy of
Okay,
our
so
enemy.
we're asking about the monastery. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
The monastery we need to find, and the Riverguard Keep. They're the two places we need to find those locations.
Yeah, we can find either of them. We could ask him. He seems like a man who knows stuff.
Who are we talking about here? The innkeeper.
Yeah.
The one with the
Right.
fancy.
Alaska.
Yeah.
How
right.
are we going to bring it up? How are we going to say that we know these places? We can't say we found it in the leather because that reveals too much of our plans.
He doesn't have to know where we found them from. We can make up any old random story.
We're doing some sightseeing and we've heard about some monks. And the
Oh,
monks normally make wine, don't they?
Well, they're normally not dressed too fancy, so I wanted to go and show them how to dress fancy and give them a show. So.
Yeah. You've been asked to put on a show for the monks.
Yeah. And the keep, and I can't find either of them.
There we go. That's an opening.
If you keep going on like this, Jesus, you're going to actually convince Stu that that's what's actually happening as well.
Yeah, because Soylent's
We're offside.
Soylent's lost in the story. Doesn't know. Stuart knows what's going on, but Soylent doesn't.
Silence all up for going giving a clothes show and a fashion show
Yeah,
to some monks.
So there's gonna be wrestling, and then there's a fashion show. I'm up for that.
We're all in for that.
Yeah, my intelligence and wisdom are really low. So
I whispered to Stuart, "Don't trust him. He pretended he was stuck in a barrel." He
Yes.
wasn't.
I'm quite good
Don't
at
trust him.
if I'm good at anything, it's putting on a show.
right, that's a good opening. We'll go with that.
Right,
If I
so
had
you
playing with drinks, then I would be even better at doing so.
you're looking for an Alaska, basically, yeah.
Yeah.
So I
I'm
guess
just going to refer to him as the better Soylent because I can't remember his name.
No, his name's in Alaska.
anyway, you head back.
Again.
I guess you head back to the inn. He's nowhere to be seen. A quick question of to make it easy, you ask one of the bar staff there, and she sort of like smiles and goes, "Oh, he won't be here until this evening."
Oh, that's no good. He said it would be helpful.
Yeah,
Can you point me in the direction where he is?
during his waking hours, I doubt he's even awake.
Go wake him up. Tell him it's an emergency.
She smiles sweetly and she said, "Oh, I don't know about that."
Have you not heard I'm famous?
The bar manager over here, the geezer in charge, hears you sort of like. He comes over to the girl. He goes, "Don't worry." He goes, "Gentlemen, he will be here. He will be here this evening. If you need to, if you need him, he'll be happy to see to your needs then."
My needs are many and varied.
Yes.
I think we need a drink then.
You're probably more varied.
Yeah, by all means,
I
if
don't
you-
buy a
if-
drink
if-
for Brad now.
just keep rubbing salt into them wounds.
So do you want to hang around?
Yeah, I think unless you
Well, I
got
guess
some.
the other guys will come back to us in that
Yeah,
time.
exactly,
So
yeah.
we can determine what we're going to do. We might as
Yeah,
well just
but
lower it off a bit.
You'll all be, everyone will be finished. Everyone's finished with their initial plans and bits and pieces by lunchtime easily. Like the old shopping trip's over, the interrogation is over. So you all meet back at the you'll meet back at the inn. So you're at a bit of a loose end at the moment. It seems that Jesus and the Rev got some questions for the owner, but the rest of you are a bit of a loose end.
I changed into my blue suit with a waistcoat and my snakeskin boots.
Oh, have you got your boots, Joe?
Yeah, I got my
You got
snakeskin
your boots
boots on.
The ones that got specially made, yeah, by the.
Yes.
Oh right, okay.
From the big snaky that.
No, they are snazzy.
Well done,
But-
Solent. You're taking
no,
it seriously.
They are snazzy.
Taking it
I've got shiny new armor on.
Ah, very good.
Look,
Yeah, no one had noticed you.
Shiny.
Ian's getting a bit jealous. Oh, I've got new armor.
I've got shiny. It's shiny. I got
Got new
shiny
armour,
new
what's that?
Some-
Ah,
Look,
Someone noticed me.
yes.
notice me,
Look.
senpai.
Anyway, the girls and Thomas returned with some interesting news. Anyway, so they were successful. So it's been a successful morning so far.
Can I sit in the bar and set up my herbalism kit?
So
You can't-
Bunsen
you- well-
burner.
You're approached
Bag of dirt.
by the bag of the barman, the manager comes over. He goes, excuse me, miss. Excuse me.
Hello.
Yes.
Hi.
Do you mind if could you do that in your room, please?
Okay.
If is that okay?
Yeah, sure.
It's just that we need to serve drinks and food here.
No worries.
We
But
don't
sir,
want to
this
upset.
is a
We
religious.
don't want to upset anybody. They're asking nicely. They're not being horrible about it, Chris. They're just asking you nicely if you could go and do it in, whatever you're
What
doing.
if we
in
buy
private.
his, what if we buy his bag of dirt a drink? Does that satisfy your criteria?
Yeah, just please be mindful. Be mindful of the other customers. Thank you very much.
No worries.
They're very, very, very pleasant. They're very polite. Just ask you to go and do it in private, please.
That's fine, Silent. It's okay. I'll go off to the room.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Poor old
Cool.
Chris has to sit on his own again.
Sit on the
making-
fucking room on my own again.
making potions on his own.
Fuck's sake.
What you doing, Chris? You're making
Yes, mate.
potions. are you?
Yeah. I'm gonna make a potion. Yeah.
We could all
Alright.
go back up to the room while he's doing that, so we could all chat to him about what we do next, as such.
Yeah.
We don't need to loiter downstairs if he's getting sent upstairs. We'll all just march upstairs where Silent can then change his boots.
Yeah, fair enough.
All right, cool.
Does anyone disagree with us trying to get Sleazy Guy to Sleazy number 2 to give us information?
No, that's fine.
No, not at all. That's a great idea.
Yeah,
Right,
I'm number one at something.
Right.
What, Sleazy number 1?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, you hang about for the rest of the day. You taking it easy. You still need your rest. So everyone makes good use of the
If
rooms.
it's cast as a short rest, can I do that?
What?
Can we class that as a short rest?
Oh fucking hell! What do you want now?
I
We
guess.
literally just want to rest, Stu.
Yeah, no. So it means I can get a spell slot.
Yeah, you can do it here, Stu. You can do
Thank
that.
you.
It's fine.
Oh, and you can cheat.
Yeah. Get an extra spell slot out of it. Oh, and also I need to. Oh, that's poor.
Oh yes, the wand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Sorry, mate.
That's all right.
So we didn't find anything useful from Greg. And so far, we've got nothing useful now other than knowing we go
No, we
to
did
one.
find from Greg. Greg told us about Grimjaw. We never knew who that was.
Need to find out where Grimjaw is.
Yeah,
Look,
Well,
I'll
at least
keep.
we know it's
Is that-
we've got something that an actual thing from that,
Yes.
like something tangible from that. Because the only person we knew was the person it was writ to.
So
I'll
we're
keep.
regarding Grimjaw as an enemy right now, likely.
You can do a skywrite and ask him where he is.
Yes.
Where are you?
Grimjaw, where are you? It's so useless because he just goes, "Well, I'm here, mate." Even if he answers, he's like, "I'm here," but your skywriting can't hear him, can't change that information back to us. So it's
I can advertise
fucking
your
useless.
wrestling fight with the monks or the
Oh yeah. 10% off at the bars.
at the
Simon truly does
River
believe,
Gatekeep.
doesn't he? This is a plan.
So how many potions of healing do you have at the moment, Chris? Is it just the one you've got left, yeah?
Correct, yeah.
And it takes you a day to make one, yeah? Is that?
It does, yeah.
Oh, okay. So
I've started to take it off already, so I'm down to 4 on the ingredients.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Cool. You've done that already, yeah? All right,
Yeah,
cool.
and I'm going to take off 25 gold as well. So I'll do that. No worries.
Okay. And then so I'll just adjust now. So you've got 2 of them.
Yep, we just need to untick one, I think.
And I'll do that, mate. I've unticked it first. So you've got 2 left. You've got 2 now. All right, that's cool. Right.
Chris, I'll give you 25 gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can as well.
Yeah, I can.
Somehow I just dragged my gold pieces on top of each other and I doubled it. I didn't mean to do that. No, I've gone back now. But if you drag it and then drag it and let go of it, it doubles your money. So I've found an infinite gold loop. Yeah, I got 5,000 gold, Div.
Please don't.
All right, put it back again.
That's some ridiculous saves.
161.
So what's happening? Loads of people are giving Cara money.
Yeah, I offered before, but he got lost in translation, so I've given her 25 gold.
Yeah, I have as well, Chris. So add 50
yeah.
in total, and Keith as well. If he's taking it off, then 75.
Yeah.
Right, so you 3 lose 25 gold each.
Yeah.
Cara, you've suddenly gained 75 gold pieces.
Yeah, I thought about that.
So that is okay.
An easy way to do it, Chris, is just in the modifier type 75 and then drag it onto your gold piece total, mate.
I've done it now. And then I'm going to minus 25.
All right.
And when Div's not looking, drag your gold on top of each other and it doubles it.
So we don't know where Grimjaw and stuff is. But like I said, we need to go to Wamford to carry on trying to track down who sold the book.
Chris, are you right doing this? Because I haven't seen your gold piece total change yet, mate.
Yeah, it's changing on mine.
How much you got?
171 on gold pieces.
All right. Is that after everything's been sorted, yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Okay,
So
cool.
I've added and then I've removed 25.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. All right. It's getting, you can hear it getting busier downstairs now. You know, it's
Do we head to Wamford?
Try and find
I think
out.
so, mate. Yeah.
Next day, yeah.
Yeah,
Would
but
we
we've
not
got
try and find
do
out
the interrogation first.
this guy may give us any information
money.
to where either of these things could be to give us a clue.
Yeah.
Because if we can find out where the monks are, then that's potentially enemy of an enemy. And if we can find out where this keep is, then we potentially know where he is. They've got to be somewhere fairly close.
What's the enemy of my enemy's enemy? Is that an enemy or is that a friend?
It's someone who we can at least count doesn't like someone, whether they're a friend or not.
Let's go back to the wrestling and the fashion show.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm up for that.
Find where they are.
I'm up for that as an excuse to do when we're trying to find out where this monastery and where this keep is.
I go and get a piece of paper and I scribble down on the piece of paper No, we don't know where the monks actually are, though, do we? Honestly, yes, we do. So I am going to scribble down on a piece of paper.
Blade and Jesus appearing for one night only at the monastery.
No, I've got it.
Date to be
Is that the
spent.
Monastery of Sound?
Yeah, the monastery of sound. TBA.
Dave, that was dreadful, mate. Half experience for you. Sorry,
No,
Brad, I couldn't hear your sensible suggestion over the cackling.
I scribbled down on it Red Larch, Womford, the Sacred Stone Monastery, and the Red Guard Keep as the tour brackets.
Brackets.
Red Guard Keep, yeah, is the other one.
Brackets Keep.
The Sacred Stone Monastery and the Red Guard Keep, and then for sheer funsies, we'll put Amphel on as well, just so that's where I'm going afterwards. That's the tour list.
So this is just some names scrawled in crayon on a bit of paper.
No,
yes?
it's written on one of his ones with. He's written on the
One of my little flyers.
Promotional flyers.
Oh, okay.
But it is in crayon, yes.
More likely in blood than crayon.
To be honest, I really have no idea why we've come down here.
We came down here. That's what I was saying. We came down here because of the book. We was essentially. They said.
But what book?
The book
that his
belonged to
brother
my
had.
So we was trying to track down.
So we're here to find your brother.
Well, I was on. They're tied in with this somehow.
I think that's a side quest.
It's either a side quest or it's at the moment it's the only thing we've got pointing us in any direction to anything around the area. So that's kind of why we.
But while doing the side quest, we've accidentally stumbled on the main quest, which involves Grimjaw.
Right, this bloke's downstairs. Whoever wants to go and talk to him or whatever, he's downstairs.
Okay, silent.
Excellent. Let's
I'm
go.
ready.
Have you got your best charming gear on?
Yeah, I have. Impeccable blue suit.
Let's go down and find Soylent number 2.
Snakeskin boots. Handmade.
Okay. Okay. Anyway, yeah. He's down there. He's just like fitting between the patrons. You know, being the perfect host sort of thing. He's going around. You see, he moves between the crowds and that very easily. You see that.
Is he wearing something different today?
He is. Yeah.
Obviously.
But
impressive boots.
but you know, he's moving around. He everyone knows him. He's very friendly. He talks to everyone like very easily. But you notice when you're watching him, even when he's talking and just having a laugh with a load of drunks, he's you just see him. He's very attentive to everything they say.
Is he drinking?
No. And yet he not always, but he does. He's quite free with his generosity, shall we say? But then he sees you lot, and he comes over. He sort of like waves.
I wave at him.
Waves a kerchief at you and comes over.
Good sir, good sir.
How are you? I trust your stay has been to your liking so far.
Yeah, I'm flustered.
Oh,
look. Here's my paper.
He seems genuinely concerned, Brad.
I get the flyer out of my pocket and it's got the list of names on it, and I'm looking at it. And I'm going.
Well, as your I don't know if it's about in a pocket because your pants don't have any pockets, so it's like stuck. It's stuck down your pants. And he looks in disgust
as
you rummage in your
crutch pocket. It
and-
takes it
and-
out of the little slit in the front of his pants.
You tell him about all being flustered and then rummage in your pants and pull out this bit of crumpled paper. Yeah, anyway, go on, Brad. Sorry.
I've got my tour, and I can't find these other two places. I've just gone around, and no one's telling me where them is, and you seem to know what's going on. So I'm
No,
looking.
my dear boy, what are you talking about? What tour is this?
I'm on a wrestling tour.
I say, are you?
Did you not know me?
Are you a wrestling man? I knew I recognised you.
My friend here is the famous Jesus, and Blade.
I went Bevan, by the way.
Oh, I
and Blade
knew I
here as
should
well.
have recognised you. Yes, now you say now I
Terrible
place the
duo.
faces.
There you go. See. So well. Anyway, I'm trying to find these locations, and I've already been to Red Larch. Next is Womford, and then after that, we're on to the Sacred Stone Monastery, and then also a Redguard Keep. I don't know. So people just make these lists up for me, and I'm trying to follow it, and they haven't put all the directions, so I'm missing everything after Womford.
Oh, when did you arrange this tour?
Oh, it was months ago in Mirabar.
Yeah,
But we've
ages
been so
ago.
long on the road.
And you were going to hold an event in Womford, you say?
We're on the way through Womford, yes, and that's one stop, and then we're on to the Sacred Stone Monastery. I'm looking at my paper.
Well, I
looking
must
intently.
say I find it strange that I'm unaware of this stupendous event. Well,
I can only assume it's
who's
people who have arranged this because they've
who
not given me the
has
instructions
been?
either.
Yeah, I have to say you don't want to work with these people ever again, my dear boy.
No.
That's
Surely surely I can count on you.
well.
Who would you
Yeah,
have thought we should have worked with?
I
Alaska?
must say it's a great surprise that I would have known. I would have known there would have something of great of such importance would have been happening in the local area.
To be
But,
fair, my good fellow, you were unsure who they were when they first came in through the door. So it's possible that this may have slipped your attention.
there's not many there's not many things that do slip my attention.
Apart from my friends'
young,
names, of course.
young Soylent. Including the food stain on your shirts.
There is no food stain on my shirt.
He waves you away.
I don't bother. I don't do the double take, Div, of looking because I know there's no food stain. So I don't do that thing where I look down and see. I know there is no stain.
He waves you away and he goes, at least I do hope that that's food. And then, so he goes, let me see this. He takes the takes a piece of paper and okay. Well, where are you heading from? From Womford, you say?
From Womford to the Sacred Stone Monastery is what I've got down.
And this inn, this Sacred Stone Inn, where is this?
Sacred Stone
which town is this in?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking you, sir. It's a monastery, as far as I'm aware. Sacred Stone Monastery. Some monks. They want to see me wrestle. These are not details that I've not set this up.
He gives a smile. Goes, oh, how exciting!
Hang on. Us wrestle.
Oh, sorry, Blade. Sorry. Yes. Well, I often win.
For fuck's sake.
He says to you, Brad. He goes, oh, again, you keep saying no. It's a Sacred Stone Monastery. Some monks want to watch me wrestle. He goes, oh, how interesting, charming. But then again, he iterates. I've never heard of this establishment as if it's an inn or something at a town. He obviously he's
How about a group of monks somewhere in this area? Because there can't be many, surely.
Monks as in like entertainers.
No, as in
would they be doing some sort of martial arts show?
Yeah, martially. Well, I don't think gardeners are going to want to watch me fight, so I assume they're martial monks.
No, I'm afraid I've heard of no such band of minstrels. No.
Oh, good sir.
See, Jesus, I could tell you we were wasting our time with this man. He said he knows what he's doing. But he doesn't. Let's
maybe
go.
we
We'll
are.
find out more in Warnford when we go there tomorrow.
And what is this? What is this other place?
Oh, Riverguard Keep. That's what I've got written down.
No, you surely must be mistaken. I think someone's taking you for a fool. I'm sure that the fellows, he says with some scorn, at Riverguard Keep would I doubt that they would be I doubt that they would welcome an artiste such as yourself.
Are you sure? Because we was at Feathergale Spire and we managed to wow them like anything.
Oh, he raises an eyebrow. he raises an eyebrow, and he goes, you were guests at the flying club
times.
How many places must I reel off before you give me some useful information here, rather than presume that they're not going to come and want to see such a great act?
He says, and you said you were guests there many times. Like, so he sort of like goes, interesting, very interesting indeed. He goes, well, I still don't. I can see the gentleman at the flying club being interested in such a marvelous display.
It was Moroska, wasn't it? If it was, like he was the lead bloke, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, when you say the gentleman, you mean Moroska?
Well,
I actually say that to him. So name drop him.
He goes, so it's a gentleman's club, and yes, Thurl Moroska, and an acquaintance. I would put him. I would call him an acquaintance, not a friend, an acquaintance. But yes, I could.
The champion flying part, or the other part of his.
I could see him and his. I could see him and his friends being interested, but the lot at Riverguard Keep, they're ruffians, really. But
well,
he goes, well, maybe they would if it's wrestling, you say.
So many ruffians. I'm not bothered what their interests are. I'm just interested that I'm there to do a show.
Well,
how about I give you a demonstration? Would that make you happy? And then that way you can then be.
No, there's no need.
As he says that, I just grow.
You do
yeah, I just
grow yourself, yeah. Right,
yeah.
Okay. It's sort of like there's not a huge amount of room for you to grow upwards, Brad. So your sort of head and shoulders are pressed in the ceiling like this. Everyone cries out. There's like a fair amount of consternation. It's like, and
it's not a good idea to go and body slam him then.
This guy like steps backwards and like wide-eyed, and but he quickly recovers, and he's like, oh, how marvelous! And he like squeezes your thigh, Brad. He like reaches up to give your thigh a squeeze. He goes, oh, it's all you. But,
so do you have that information for me? That's the main thing here. If I have to miss one, at least let me find one of my shows.
Well, I can't see you being too welcome there. You do know that Riverguard Keep is currently it's like I said, I call them ruffians. They're a band of mercenaries that have recently taken over.
Blade and Jesus will perform to anyone.
I was going to say that sounds ideal. That sounds like interest to me.
Yeah. Well, the tips are normally better from the.
They've recently taken over. I wouldn't call it a ruin. It was a bit ramshackle and run down. But yes, the fort, Riverguard Keep, is a fort. Many leagues north of here, in the Sumber Hills. The easiest way the easiest way to get there is by boat. Although if you follow the Desserin River northwards, you will eventually come across it. You can't miss it. In fact,
can't miss it. You say, okay?
You can't miss it. In fact,
Perhaps the monastery's in between the two, in between here and there.
Are
Are you sure there's not another building?
He turns to you, Stuart, and goes, "Oh, yes, I've heard your, I've." How was he say? He says, "I've heard your interest in religious matters and how they brought you up after your unfortunate incident with your parents, or lack of parents, should I say?"
Just when I thought I couldn't dislike you more. A gentleman never drops parents' mishaps into not formal conversation, does one?
I'm afraid one must if the manners are so bad that.
No point in upstream.
May I say, the constant interruptions.
Is this going to be like Zoolander where we're going to have a fashion off in a minute?
What's it called? The steel blue ice.
Yeah.
The stare.
He says, "Sir, most impressive. You are most impressive in every way. But please, could you return to a more genial size, please? You're scaring some of the guests."
You're going to have to give me a minute.
All right.
It goes away soon enough. I can't go small. It doesn't say I can go small again.
Oh, what?
It doesn't say anything about taking it away. I just go big for a minute. It does say if the area I'm trying to go big in is not big enough, I will only grow as much.
Yeah, you filled out to see your head's up into the rafter sort of thing, Brad. And but there's quite a hubbub. There was you certainly, as usual when you do this, it's caused quite a stir.
It's good. It just adds to the fame. It's very good. It's very good. So you say the east side of the river is where it is, and we can't miss it.
No, this side of the river, sir.
This side.
This side of the river.
In the Sumber Hills or before them?
They're within the hills. Not too far, but I must warn you, if you are travelling there, I'm sure you and your companions, well, most of your companions are able to look after yourselves. But it's not an area for the faint-hearted.
Do you think me faint of heart, sir? Look at this.
Certainly not. I've never seen such an impressive band.
Indeed. Thank you. I know you're honoured. That's good.
Right. So, what he tells you, Brad, is he seemed to have no idea about fucking the monastery. He seemed to think that was the name of a pub somewhere that he'd never heard of. But the Riverguard Keep, apparently is home to a group of mercenaries upriver.
And who should I speak to on travel up the river itself? Is there someone in Wonford I could speak to for travel on a barge?
You could talk to one of he tells you that many traders pull into Wonford as a rest stop. You could perhaps try and take passage with one of them, or he said it's a simple matter of following the river.
It doesn't seem much organisation down south.
It's not a short jaunt by any stretch of the imagination, though.
It's even further to Mirabar. It's okay.
So yeah, but basically that's what you get out of him there, mate.
Okay, I just shoo him away. Okay, bye. You was no help. I just sit down.
You can't actually go anywhere, Brad, because you're still massive, and it's like he's trying to move around you.
I got my head into one of the rafters.
Eventually, you are. Yeah, he bids you all good evening. Again, the hospitality is on them for this evening also, and wishes you a good evening.
Did Brad shrink while he was still there?
In the end, in the end, Brad. So he's still in the room, so he can.
Oh no, I meant while the conversation was still going on, because I was gonna, while he was distracted of Brad shrinking down, I was gonna prestigation something like an egg stain on his shirt.
Oh, no, you'd go.
While he's distracted, but if it's not, then I can't.
Anyway, so yeah, that's what you get out of that.
It was something. Are we going to rest up here for the night before going to Wamford, or can we still make it to Wamford?
It's only a little way, isn't it? We can still make it to Wamford.
Yeah, it doesn't look far.
Well, it's like dinner. Everyone's having dinner. I'll tell you what, we call it a day. It's a good spot. It's a good point to call it a day.
Okay.
For this bit, but
Nice
yeah,
one.
what Wamford isn't. It's not far, but let's say it's a morning's journey. So it's a couple of hours. I know they look, very
You've got to
close.
go across the barge.
You've got to get across the Ironfoot Bridge, which is massive. So it's like a morning's journey there. So especially if you probably do that tomorrow.
Yeah, probably stay there.
Stu,
Right.
before you log off, mate, put a healing potion on yourself, mate.
Oh, thank
I'll
you.
turn mine off. Yeah. I'll remove mine.
Thank you.
And also take down notes of how to improve Stoyland.
You're letting the side down, mate. If you're not the floppiest dandy here, and that we know, then you're letting the side down. Yeah.
That is my one and only purpose. Oh, that's a nice old chunk.
That's a chunk of XP for surviving almost death.
Oh, we need 5 more of those type of encounters that last for 3 weeks.
That's what I was thinking. It's like, oh my God.
Jesus.
That's 15 weeks of solid fighting.
What's the worst bit about that is we don't get nothing out of it in terms of gear or anything.
We've got another keep to take down. That's fine. It's there. We've got a whole keep. That's plenty.
Yeah, but there was nothing in the first keep.
There was. We got a note.
We got loads.
No.
But we also got about 2,000 gold each, didn't we? Between us.
Yeah, you got a decent amount of money. You had there's loads and loads and loads of equipment, and you've got a scroll of skywright. I seem to remember.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Best treasure.
That only one person can use, isn't it?
And you can only
I'm going to advertise
if you know it.
the wrestling match.
Just
dear.
epic.
Right, yeah, it's a good spot to leave it there, gents. So thank you very much.
Cheers for that.
Superb.
Cheers.
So who's been watching Rings of Power then?
Yeah, I've watched a few. I've not watched the last episode. It's not as bad as people were saying it is.
I've not watched any of it because it just looks shit. But yeah, I've been coloured by people that I normally follow.
Yeah, it's not as bad. It's not as bad as people have said.
What? So
Galadriel
hasn't got massive plot armor. She's nothing like a main character, or rather, she is like a character in Lord of the Rings. She's not got massive plot armor, and she did die in the fire of like the pyroclastic blast from a mount of volcano.
No, I haven't got to that last episode where basically the pyroclastic flow is coming to get her. Is where I got up to. But yeah. There's some
Other
definite
than that,
bits.
it's all totally realistic and everything's fine. And they don't. The other thing is they don't speed around the Earth's map, like geographical locations, like they did in season 8 of Game of Thrones. Oh no, that's true as well, isn't it?
I don't know.
Hold on. In the very first episode, don't the 2 blokes go to see the dwarves and they don't take any packs or they don't go. They don't look like they're camping, and they travel 400 miles, right? And also Galadriel, she dives off of a fucking flying boat and swims 400 miles back to shore.
Now that is stupid. Yes. That is stupid. Swimming the flipping Atlantic or
just-
Pacific Ocean.
I don't ask for much. I
Yes.
just ask for some
Okay, okay.
semi-realism in my
Okay.
fantasy-based story.
Okay,
fairness,
Stuart,
Stuart, in
you haven't
fairness-
read the Lord of the Rings, right? Because you
I
were too
have.
bored with them. You said way back you didn't read it because there's too much going up hills and going down hills.
Correct. Yeah. Correct. Yeah.
Right.
I did.
So
I got stuck at the.
they've
it's
actually
actually the council of
removed.
It's actually the Council of Elrond that stopped me, which is about what 200 pages into the first book.
I know.
Yeah, the
Because
Council of
they've been going up
Elrond.
hills
Yeah, stopped me.
and down dales.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that I
Okay,
think I
yeah,
got
that's
to that
right.
point about 4 or 5
So
times.
they've taken it out of this story, and you're complaining about that part of it, right? Okay, it's not as bad in terms of you know they made Ewan's, well, whatever his name is, wife is black. She's actually quite good as his wife, and it really
What,
is
the
not a
dwarf,
big deal.
you mean?
A dwarf woman, yeah,
Yeah.
as being black.
I
She's
don't
actually a
mind.
good. The character and the way she plays it is really well done.
Better than the
So
actress
you
who. This is the other thing I didn't like.
you
at the
just
start.
ignore the fact. Yeah, you just
No,
ignore the fact
I'm
that she's
fine.
black.
I'm fine with
It's cool.
I'm fine with some the race and gender swapping. That's fine. I don't mind that, right? But excessively doing it for doing its
For
sake
the
is
sake
what
of doing it. Absolutely.
yes.
Yeah, I agree.
Right? And also
And
the other
I
thing was
do
that they
think
diluted all the towns into being some kind of fucking genetic hot pot of when that just simply wouldn't be the case. It's like if they had the other thing is like that they did the races dirty. They're going, oh yeah, we needed black representation. Listen, you
yes,
fuckers,
that is.
you've
No, you
got
don't. Yes.
you've got access to areas where there's there's a lot of black races and Arabic races, but you've chose not to focus on that part of the story. You could have introduced black, Arabic, Asian,
Yeah, but,
any kind of
but
character
they were,
you wanted to,
but they
but
were all evil.
instead you gender swapped and added people in to like the elves who were all tall and fair and blonde.
Yeah, I know that the black elf is actually not that good an actor, and that's actually my worst point. Is that actually he's pretty shit, and they've made him too much of a main character. And who the hell is he supposed to be? The halfling people with Lenny Henry leading the halflings is actually he's pretty good at it. He is a much better actor than you think than he was. So he's actually like, yeah, okay, that's okay. You get over that sort of part. It's like, it doesn't matter. It's more about the acting that they got,
And the other thing is,
I
don't care that they've made up characters because they would have had to.
Yes.
They've bought the rights to the Second Age,
which is really skimpy.
which is very skimpy on the details and stuff. And what they read it, they're getting their details from
Yeah,
like
I
an
mean,
encyclopedia, a wiki page, aren't they? Effectively.
Yes. Yes.
So I had no problem with them going, what we're going to do is
I
we're
just
going to
don't
make
think
up
it's
all
as bad.
these things. But they just they chose to.
Some of the things, yeah, I get it, and it was annoying, but I think like Numenor, when they get to Numenor and they show Numenor, and you can see all the echoes of Minas Tirith. You can see that Minas Tirith is really an echo of Numenor. It works. It's like Gondor, Minas Tirith, but better and bigger and better. Okay. So that works, and that's how it should be. And so they've got bits like that. They've got right. There are some things which you think, oh, that's shit. But there's definitely something wrong with Galadriel.
Didn't they buy Wet Earth Studios? Isn't that the only thing they got right?
What, Wet Earth Studio for the special effects?
No, as in I think Amazon own that now. Someone does. I'm sure it's them. Someone bought it. I'm sure it's them, and they bought it for this.
Right.
That's the only good part of it. I haven't watched it, but
no, I mean I've watched it, and it's not as bad as I was expecting it to be. And I mean there are little things like some guy has fallen from the sky, and people think it's Gandalf. It's possibly Gandalf. He comes across as Gandalf. We don't know. That is wrong because that's not how he gets there.
No, but even there, right? Even that, I don't mind that simply because of the fact that I read that, or someone mentioned Gandalf doesn't turn up until the third age, and he turns up on the docks and meets someone for the first time. How did he get to the
Exactly.
docks?
Yes.
So therefore, him falling from the sky in the second age,
That bothers
could
me.
be no, but it could be right.
Yeah.
Because as long as he follows his path to meet the bloke on the docks in the third age.
Nah, I think
I
he
don't.
sailed
That's
across.
something that
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't mind because
So
it's not contradictory.
That does bother me because from what I understood is that he just came across on the boat with the other four. Like with
From where?
Saruman.
From where?
From the west. From the west. He's from the west, which is where like Valinor, where they come from, where the where
Gandalf is one of the Valar, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mayor. No, he's one of the
Mayor.
Mayor.
The
Mayor. Yeah, so
whatever
it's the next level down. Yeah, so he's like Sauron, Gandalf, Saruman, Radagast, and the couple that disappear. All the same sort of level. The same level as Balrogs are all supposed to be all of that same level of angel type creatures.
Yeah.
Maya are the like gods and demigods, and the Maya are the angel level. So I find it annoying that if it is Gandalf, it does come across. He comes across a lot like Gandalf, and
Could
now
it be
he's
Radagast though? Because doesn't he heal the tree and stuff like that, and do some other bits and pieces that look more naturey.
yeah. But Radagast went on the boat with Gandalf. They all went together.
All right.
To sort out Sauron. So I think that's the one part. If it's him, it's wrong. That bit does bother me, but
okay,
but the rest of it is actually not that bad. She's annoying. Galadriel is annoying. Yeah, she's
like
a bit
petulant
annoying.
fucking child.
Yeah,
she's already
exactly.
She's already like 2,000 years old at this point, isn't she, or something?
Yes. Oh yeah, at least. I mean, she's from one of the first elves.
So like, how is she so bad like this?
Yeah. Oh yeah,
like
there's definitely
one of the most likable characters is fucking a petulant child when she's younger. It's like, it's not quite. It's not the different. It's not the same as being like we're all shits when we're 16, but then when by the time we're 30, we've grown out of it a bit. The difference is that she's 2,000 years old at this point, so the equivalent of 16 would probably be more like in a hundreds of years rather than in a thousands of years. So it's
there's definitely something wrong with her, and the way they portrayed her.